Two generals clash in the grim darkness of the far-flung future. Welcome to Play On Live and Uncut Match Play League.
Welcome to Play On Live and Uncut. I don't know what that was. I think JT was watching something weird on his YouTube. I'm Tycho. I'm here with Tack, and we're playing Warhammer today.
Well, apparently, we're playing Warhammer.
Yes.
So, you have been on a tear.
I have.
This is a live league in that we're trying to crown a champion out of competitive lists. Competitive into the play-on sense.
Sure.
And you are, like, no one's been able to beat this list yet.
I cooked up something fiercer. Did you bring your bib and your butter? Because I brought the crab legs. Yes. It's a whole lot of Norns, a whole lot of big bugs. It does the work.
It's a bit of a riddle. You've called it the riddle of the Norns.
It is, yeah.
And so what happens is the winner has to keep their list. They cannot change it. And then now the big bad list tailoring that goes into trying to beat the list that you're about to face. Unfortunately, I'm playing a style list and a style game that I'm uncomfortable with.
Oh, okay.
I typically like to take a scalpel.
This is Ultramarines. You should be so comfortable.
But this is like a hammer list.
Ah, right.
And
Yes.
I like scoring, I like secondaries, I like to do all these things, but with
You're like
Norns,
a dancing.
but I don't get to do that.
They hit too hard.
What we're actually doing here is we're just stalling as JT tries to get his mic on. JT, you ready to go?
Sure, why not?
Yay!
I'm ready-ish.
Okay.
Are you guys ready is really the question. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Play On Live in our tournament series ongoing, brought to you by Frontline Gaming. That's right, Frontline Gaming has got everything you need, all the mats, all the terrain that you see on the table that we're playing with today is from Frontline Gaming. But there's so much more than just the gear. There are also the events. Events like the Bay Area Open coming up May 24th, 25th in Burlingame, California. That's just south of San Francisco. You've got the Champions Cup in Atlantic City, New Jersey on June 23rd, 25th, August 9th, 10th. Lone Star Open in Allen, Texas, and October 2nd through 5th, baby, Las Vegas Open. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good one. Want to thank them very, very much for supporting us for this entire series. They have been the sponsor for the whole thing, and Tycho has been running away with it thus far. His Norn list today could be countered by what Tax brought. I'm going to throw it back to them as soon as I tell you what mission we're playing. It's going to be a Terraform with Swift Action. So it's really going to come down to who goes first here. The guys have deployed. They're going to get ready to roll. Flamma77, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. If you were gifted a membership, make sure to link your Discord account to your YouTube account. Get in on the cool Discord action where we all got our own channels and we interact with you guys all the time. And we have some cool contests and other jazz going on. It is the coolest 40K Discord around. I think the gentlemen at the table are ready. I think they're ready to rock and roll. They're smiling and giggling. Apparently, I haven't done this for a while, and I still have a cold. So, gentlemen, back to you. Who is going to go first?
Oh, we have to roll dice for that, I believe.
Don't we go through our list first?
Sure.
JT hasn't done this for a while.
Would
I
you like to
am
start
feeling it.
with the counter? This is the counter punch.
Right. The counter punch to your unbeatable until today Norn list is I have in reserves squad of Eradicators with an Apothecary Biologist. I'm actually playing Librarius Conclave, so they don't get any of their typical buffs. There's a combo that you do with them in Gladius.
We're talking about a huge herd of lethal Melta.
But there's a herd of lethal Melta, yes. At least that's a hope. I also have a squad of Suppressors in Deep Strike Reserve as well. Ooh, thank you very much.
Fuck off. Ooh, Thousand Suns are fun. Oh, and yes, the blessings of Nurgle have been great lately. Great and deep and wonderful.
And then I have some suppressors on the board. I'm hoping to make you -1 hit somewhere.
Excellent.
I've got some infiltrators to kind of zone you out. I have a Stern Guard Veteran squad with the Librarian. This is the one with Fusillade. So this is the one that have Anti-Monster 5, Anti-Vehicle 5. Devastating.
My Norns aren't going to last very long.
Then I've got a recently recommissioned Lancer.
It's a Stern Guard Lancer. I love it. Veteran.
So one of the problems that we have here at Play on Tabletop is that we don't get to paint all the time, or at all. So I was never able to increase my Ultramarines. I've kind of been stuck with the same Ultramarines I've had for
You've been branching out.
a year and a half.
You've
Yeah,
put a whole
White
rainbow of
Scars,
Space Marines now. Yeah.
which is a lot of fun. So what I did was I took the top off of my White Scars Lancer, attached it to this one. It looks like a Stern Guard.
Fits perfectly.
Yeah, so we're just going to call it a Stern Guard Lancer.
It was painted in sub-assembly.
That's one way to put it. I've got a Tech Marine, I've got Gilliman, I've got another Stern Guard Veteran Squad also with the Librarian. Then I've got a Whirlwind because I really don't like your Biovore.
Hey. Well, you know what? That's a whole lot of whirlwind for my poor little Biovore.
And, you know, because I can't just not have any close combat, I do have a Brutalis Dreadnought as well.
Oh, Mr. Tickles. All right. All right. On the other side here, I have got a fantastic invasion fleet here. I'm going to be going with sustained hits against your infantry because there's a lot of it as Space Marines go. I'm starting with a Neurotyrant and his 10 Zoanthropes. Or sorry, not 10 Zoanthropes. That'd be lots. 6 Zoanthropes. They're in reserve, tactical reserve. There's a Trygon in Deep Strike reserve. And then I've got a Lictor, it's Deathleaper himself, and a winged Tyranid Prime who's actually not with these little Tyranid Warriors.
He's flying solo.
He's solo. He likes to do actions. This list needs more actions.
Action bugs.
Thank you, Thomas Rose. I'll make sure Tycho sees that. Fancy Codex fun. Yes, flesh mowers are good.
Flesh mowers are amazing. They've always been amazing. But is there something better? Actually, there's so much juice in that beautiful codex. Okay, moving along. 3 big, beautiful, bad Norns. The heart of the list. They're going to be heading for these 3 objectives. Be OC-15 and get their feel no pains and be big, bad, beautiful Norns to plant their eggs. You always like eggs. Biovore, Tyranid Warriors, big old Tyranofex with a rupture cannon, Screamer Killer just for distraction purposes, and of course,
Maleceptor.
Maleceptor.
Very good at killing
The things.
anything,
The thing.
especially Space Marines.
It struggles maybe a little bit into Horde, but Space Marines don't do Horde, so...
Apparently, my mic is not very strong. I'm a little bit quiet. You need to be loud for the both of us.
I will be loud for the... Oh, wait, I shouldn't do that.
No, don't spike loud.
I'll go into theater mode.
Gentlemen, are we taking tactical or fixed secondaries today?
Oh, that's a big question. I, of course, am going with the laws of chaos. I must draw cards and flip them over. You?
I'm going to go fixed.
Ooh.
You presented a riddle of big monsters, and I want to score points when I kill those monsters.
Excellent.
And then, so I'm going to go with big game. No, it's not called big game hunter anymore.
It's big game hunter this game.
It used to be, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's bring it down.
Bring it down. Yeah. And the conundrum is the other fix that I could take. I'm not trusting. I don't want to cleanse.
Right.
That's not this kind of game. I don't trust that I'm going to get engaged on all fronts either.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to go all murder.
All murder, all day.
So we're going to go assassination as well as bring it down.
Well, my poor little winged prime here is going to have to run scared because he doesn't have lone op or nothing. So that whirlwind is his bane.
Can you run beyond 72 inches?
Well, I can. He can't.
You can try to run and hide.
Not that I'm very good at running, but I can give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's going to be anywhere to hide on this map from that whirlwind. You're going to be able to rule the artillery duel.
Yeah, he has range parking lots, so.
Yeah. I can make it so we can't advance by putting spore mines in front of him. I don't know if that's going to help the situation.
I mean, you can stop me from moving. I still have range parking lot.
This is true, yes.
All right, so we have deployed. I am playing Librarius Conclave. You are playing Invasion Fleet. And the all-important roll-off to see who goes first. Would you like to go first, or would you like to go second?
While you guys are debating, I just want to give a shout out to Yoon for the donation. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like the Votan, and yes, Tycho's enthusiasm is amazing to be rolled in person. So thank you so much for supporting our channel. We appreciate it greatly.
You're going to start Death Guard. This is a really good plan.
Why not overwhelming force instead of assassination? Was that an option for fixed?
I think so. I don't know. Let's find out. I got some cards. That's the smart one.
That's a good.
Let's toss into the mix.
And then to Enoch, I've never played fixed in this edition yet.
I haven't either.
So yeah, so because it doesn't have that little mark on the corner,
It does. It's not a fixed.
overwhelming force is
Storm
not available.
Hostile, I believe, is a fixed option.
Yeah, that's Storm North.
Yeah, Storm and OC-15. Sure.
I'm not smart enough for Fix. Fix, you have to know your opponent's list really well.
Yeah, which is again, it's a weird league in that I don't like list tailoring, but
this is how they're going to cook you crumbles.
we've got to solve the riddle.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
All right. Going first would give me more shots because I know exactly where your Norns are going.
Yeah, that's the thing. I kind of want to go second just because that burns your first turn a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. So I really want you to go first.
Good luck, Dak.
Good luck to you.
Ugh!
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 4.
You're going first.
All right. Okie dokie.
Well, you guys can pull your deployment zone markers. Tycho is going to draw his secondary objectives, and that's going to lead us into our first turn. This should be good. Anybody have any predictions in the chat? Make sure to post them up. This is going to be really, really interesting. Tycho has got Tack so scared, he's got him fixed. And it's going to be fun to watch. Will he run out first? Will he go after the Norns? Will Tack just sit back and shoot the crap out of him? This could be interesting. Looks like the boys are ready to go. Tycho drawing his objectives. We'll send you back to the table. Gentlemen, best of luck.
Ooh. All right. All right. It's an interesting draw.
You don't need to go off to the killing races yet.
No, I'm not trying to kill you yet, which is good because I'm not really in range to kill you yet. You haven't come out of your hidey hole. But I'm trying to establish a locus. This feels very appropriate. Lay the eggs in the middle. Okay, I got it. Engage in all fronts. Go make sure you have enough space to lay your eggs. All right. The hive mind is giving me the right orders here, so I like this. Engage in all fronts might be a little bit difficult though.
Oh, sorry. Before we start, I need to choose Librarius thingy because that happens at the beginning of the battle round. And I will hit the right app. For some reason, DoorDash came up when I hit Warhammer.
That's the right app.
Sorry, Tycho, that was engage in which?
Engage on all fronts and establish locus.
Oh, that's very interesting. I mean, you could definitely get to the middle, but it puts you wide open.
Well, I was going there anyway, so...
Fair. And each Norn has got its own appropriate chosen objective.
Yep.
Yes.
I swear we need to put little flags on the Norns and then give them little flags for the table. Did you find what you're looking for, Chad?
We know which way the Norns are going.
I set them up 10 inches from all their objectives. If you can't figure this out, folks.
I'm going to go with Pyrancy because I expect you to come out to play, and I would like to come out and shoot.
You want to burn a Norn, do you?
I do want to burn a Norn.
Crispy crab legs.
Yeah.
Okay, that does make sense.
Here's the thing. How do you make a holy Norn?
Put a hat on it?
You shoot the hell out of it.
Shoot the hell out of it. Yeah, excellent.
I think technically that's an unholy Norn, but you're not wrong.
No, it's a holy Norn. Holy.
Yeah,
it was unholy. Now it's holy.
I'll just leave. So, bye, guys.
Or you shoot the bejesus out of it. Hey, there you go.
Ooh. Well, that makes it into an unholy Norn. You can do either. Anyway, I am going through my command steps. I don't know if I have anything else to do. I would put Neurolids around, but he's not on the map yet. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do in the command phase. So let's move stuff. Well, there's the basics. Hey, look, an objective that I want.
Do as advertised?
Do as advertised.
All right.
Do the things. He's never going to be able to get a shot this round, so he might as well just stay right behind.
Right, because your base has to be on the other side of that to be able to shoot.
That's right. So I'm sure you might be able to, like, I don't know. You got to roll in.
I can shoot the Norn. I can't shoot the.
That's right. At this particular juncture.
No.
Around the corner and onto the objective.
Someone saying the overhead is low quality.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I might actually have to do a button there at some point. Looks like a camera setting.
Right. I have decent eyes, but I don't have decent height, so I can't really see what the settings are. Huh. Sorry, can't help you. Tycho's thinking. What are you thinking about?
Establishing locus as a second action on top of terraform.
Oh, I don't think you can do both.
No, I don't think I can.
Yeah.
With the same model.
With the same model. No.
I have other models, which
Yes.
is handy. And it completes at the end of my turn.
All right.
So that's Andy. That's Andy.
So you're on not that camera, right?
Not that camera. Side camera. Hi guys. We're gonna fly over. Doesn't look like there's any way to do this without exposing myself. This has to be within 6 inches. I can go to there.
There's a lot of cheer for Tycho.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey,
some
time
butter,
to
yeah.
chomp on some blueberries. Tack does provide some very juicy blueberries.
and thank you, Andreos, and greetings, Hungary. And what was the
Yes.
other one there? The
Boy.
Eggmaster Tycho.
Ah,
Eggmaster Tycho. I don't know. He doesn't have the head.
Eggmaster.
Movement looks more like an egg.
Well,
the shiny
I like
dome.
to eat eggs
So if
and
Moomin-
lay them, it seems.
So if Moomin looks like an egg and Tycho's the egg master, what does that mean? Let's not go there.
I'm just going to
that's-
pretend that doesn't exist.
Yep.
Moving right along. I'm going to step on objectives.
Jin of the Sheep is asking how long did it take to get over my dice rolls versus the demons?
Dude, I don't think he is over it. I think that's going to be
It was
an ongoing process.
I will say it was absolutely fantastic to have a member of the community, a sponsor of ours, actually come up to play a game. It meant a lot to us.
Yeah. It was a wild game. Distraction Carnifex. Where does he need to distract?
I mean, he's pretty far back.
He is. He is. He moves
So
eight.
he's not going to be doing a lot of distraction from back there. He does a little bit more distraction up there.
He's going to take cover and just sort of wave his claws
Yeah.
around and be like,
Yeah.
hey, you might want to shoot me. I don't know.
I do want to shoot him.
I figured.
Shooting him would be fantastic.
That'd be good. You'd be happy about that. You'd be happy about that. How far away are you? You are just over 17 inches. I believe I move 10? How far does a Deathleaper leap? A Deathleaper leaps only 8. Ooh, so that'd be a 9-inch charge.
Oh, into the suppressors?
Yeah.
And then I can shoot you for one of my assassinations? Go for it. I approve of this.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can protect my assassination points.
No?
I don't think so. I mean, or I get really cagey with
Well,
him.
remember that he's got lone operative, right?
Yeah, so I could just cower with him and make sure that you can't do other stuff.
You're not the coward type.
I'm really not. But suppressors -1, I don't know. It's not great. It's not great. So what the hey? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do the things.
A 9-inch charge. Just gonna go for it, eh?
He's gonna move his 8 inches. He's gonna go for it.
Okay.
He's gonna do the things because we're doing things today. So speaking of doing things, it's a shooting phase.
You've got to go up there again? Yes. Hold. Serenade. Do
Serenade.
something.
Oh. Da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Do you know
Tycho,
any songs?
deep
JT?
baritone. Do I know any songs?
Yeah.
Yes, but none of them are appropriate. and
Oh,
will
no.
quickly get us demonetized.
They're all based on limericks, aren't they?
They are all based on limericks. I could sing them in Gaelic. That could be fun.
I do know some sea shanties, but again, not really for the.
We actually had the Longest Johns came up.
Ooh.
and
Oh,
visited.
yeah.
They had a concert in Vancouver.
Yeah, they did. I missed that
And
one.
they play Kill Team. They play Warhammer, so that was a lot of fun to
Well,
have them
you like that.
visit the studio.
Yeah.
I wish
That's
we
very
could have got a game with them. That would have been awesome.
That would have been cool. Okay. Shooting phase
I'm
and
surprised
actions.
by that move.
I don't know if it's a great move.
But I'm okay with it.
I'm having fun. We're
You
going
have-
for
you
it.
have- well, at the same time, if you threat saturate, then my targets become weird. As in, do I need to deal with him or do I deal with Norns?
And I think that's my only hope because the Norns dangle. That's what they do. They run out there and be like, hi! They're not very subtle.
I'm glad the Norns, one, know the English language, and two, are very cheerful. The most cheerful Norns on the planet.
Hey, they get to lay eggs today. They're very happy about it. Yes, I have played Space Marines. I play the Shadow Vipers. Check them out on Pop Goes the Monkey. Anyway, it's a shooting phase
Yes.
at this juncture.
Yes.
I think I've moved the things.
Yes.
In this shooting phase, I'm going to declare some actions.
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot anything except for probably a spore mine. Yes. I don't see anything I can shoot. Nope. Nope. Nothing to shoot. So a spore mine is going to go flying out, and then I'm going to do actions. Who wants to advance? Stern Guard get to advance and shoot things, don't they?
Not with their heavy bolter, so I won't do it. They also, if I land within range of, that's not a psychic attack, so I would not get my field effects. So you could sprinkle some damage. So I've got Stern Guard that are trying to get out of that box
There's
here.
more Stern Guard. Good lord, they're everywhere.
But remember, I can just also shoot it dead.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And
So I've got there's no prisoners, so yeah.
There's no prisoners, so I can just kind of like poop some
So
mines
where
everywhere.
would you, or would you like to try to stop in advance from the Dreadnought?
That's kind of the gist. Slow down that corner makes it maybe not take part quite as quickly in the fight.
Okay.
So
you
let's
have
find
to-
a 9-inch widget. Look at this beautiful 9-inch widgets. Thank you, Michael, for making such fun toys for us. And he's probably going to be something like that. Ooh, a spore mine in cover. How advanced. That looks legal.
That
Can't
looks
quite
like
tell what's under the.
No, you're good.
He missed the cover. Oops.
He intended well.
It's a sacrificial line. Then actions. All my Norns are going to start to terraform. They're going to start wiggling their butts around, putting their ovipositors into the ground, and laying an egg. Anyway, and then I'm going to establish a locus
Okay.
with my winged Tyranid Prime.
Okay.
Using his big brain psychic power. He doesn't actually have a psychic power, but he is a synapse creature, which doesn't actually mean anything here. But I'm going to establish that locus because he is within 6 inches of the center of the board.
That's a mini one, so you don't get the max points, but you get some
I
points.
didn't see how I could get max points.
No.
So,
Luckily, the spore mines can't actually action.
yeah.
But you do get your engage on all fronts.
I will get engaged on all fronts because I have
Because
spore
of
mines.
that is scoring you engage on all fronts.
And maybe Deathleaper.
You are so happy.
Actually, it might be big engage. If I actually Deathleaper. I
It
think
is. If the Deathleaper doesn't die, yes, it's a big engage.
If the Deathleaper doesn't. Uh-oh, what have I done? All right, so that is a shooting phase, and I'm moving along to a charging Deathleaper.
Okay.
He might be getting ahead of himself here, but he sees some suppressors and wants to put the fear of the warp in them. So 9 inches on the charge, charging at your suppressors. That's at 9.
Yep.
Took me a while to count, but I think that's just in range.
Yeah, he gets in. So there you go.
Oh my, that is pretty awesome. I'm going to pick the first combat with Deathleaper. He's going to try and eat up some suppressors. And here he goes. Oh, I missed a lot. 2 misses.
Okay.
I do sustain once, though. I believe he hits on 2.
Oh, what's the AP on this?
The AP is 2.
The AP is 2.
5 on command point.
Yeah. Sorry. We're going a little quick here. Do I want to armor contempt? Is
I
the
don't
question. You know what? These are damage 2, aren't they?
They are damaged 2.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we rolled quickly, so
You have opportunity here.
yeah, sure. I'll burn it. I'll armor contempt.
Armor of Contempt. Okay, so this means I'm only going to be effective AP 1.
Yep.
I have 5 hits to resolve. I am strength of more than you. 3s.
3s.
Dropped 2, 3 wounds, -1, saving on a 4, I believe.
I am saving on a 4, and hopefully one of them survives.
Hopefully,
Or 2. All.
or all of them. Excellent. And they get to fight back and try and kill the Leaper.
Right. I'm going to take these long barrels and just.
Their heaviest of weapons. Are they even heavy weapons? No,
They are not
Third
heavy
ballistas
weapons.
for your raptors? That's
That
crazy,
big old
crazy.
gun.
I love it.
it's a light
You know
weapon.
what? You ran into a squad. You've been fooled. Those aren't autocannons. Those are baseball bats.
Ah, nice. Teeing up. Oh,
And wounding on 5s.
wounding on 5s.
I wounded you a whole once. I got 1 Ultramarine logo in there.
Once, no minus, I'm assuming, so you're going to save on a 3. That's a 4.
Okay, so we effectively did nothing to each other.
Patty cake. There were no characters around, and your Ultramarine armor held up beautifully. You've got your bug spray on.
I do. Yeah.
So that is the effective end of my first turn. I am going to score engage on all fronts, I believe now. End of my turn,
Yeah,
yes.
it is, yep.
And Established Locust is end of my turn as well.
You are off to some good amount of points.
All right,
So that's an
4,
engage for
5,
3 and a
6.
locust for 3. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a mini one.
Engage for, engage for 4. And,
Oh, because the Spore Mine went into
Yep.
the...
yep.
Nice.
And Established Locust for 2 for a grand total of 6 is my understanding of how that rolls out. Oh, and we'll use some dock play on dice.
Now, what you also did here with that move is also stop me from trying to get over there. I wanted to be over there on that objective.
And
You
where
can fall
are
back over.
terraforms started, if at all?
Terraforms are started, and on
All the
three
Norns have started the
Norns.
terraform. So kicking Norns off of objective is going to be one of Tack's goals as we head to Tack's turn here. Just sort of a quick note in the half turn. That makes us 6-0. Neither player has a command. Oh, Tycho, did you use your command point in that phase?
I did not.
So you're going to go up to 2 at the start of the next one. Tack's going to tick up to just the 1 at the start of the next one.
Correct.
And don't worry, Sorley McCormick, I'm not going to mess that name up. That one's not as hard as you think. It's going to be a fun one. This is kicking Norns off of these objectives is going to be what Tack has to do in this turn. As Tack draws his secondaries here, taking a look at the overhead board state, the middle is definitely jammed up. The right side looks like it's going to be hard for him to deal with, but I think he can press middle and left and potentially take it down. Tack is now off looking for cards because I don't think he knows where they are.
Why
Did we not put them on the table? You don't need
We
cards.
talked about this.
You're
kind of cards
fixed.
you want?
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
fixed.
right. You chose to be fixed.
Yeah.
Ultramarines are fixed. That makes it really easy. That makes it easy for my job here. I just throw it back to the table. Simple. I don't do nothing.
I think Space Marines in general are fixed, aren't they?
I think, yep, that's a whole other show.
My
All right, Tack, take us
hyper-adaptation
away.
Is sustained on the infantry. So I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, sustained on infantry is the hyper adaptation for my invasion fleet.
So I could go this way with all of my Stern Guard, but I have to go that way, and then only 1 or 2 can shoot into the Deathleaper. So that's not fantastic. Does the Deathleaper survive a tank? at point blank range? I would have
You have a shot.
I would have a shot, and I would be within 12.
And you
Is
can
that-
just fall back right over
Is
and
that
fly.
is that where I'm going? Because the moment I go there, then I have to eat the Rupturefex.
You definitely
So that was
are
really good placement for the
Rupturefex.
Rupturefex. Yeah.
Rupturefex actually was a solid placement for you. I was looking to be able to support on either of these objectives for later and take over some firing lanes.
How far does the Rupturefex move? 8?
He moves 9.
9,
Oddly.
okay.
He's a 1/9 mover.
So 9. 7 gets to the corner of that building. I don't think you'd be able to get to that side to shoot past that
Probably
point.
not. I wouldn't be able to shoot this way
Yeah.
right away. This is definitely a good place to hide from a.
And then
Rupturefex.
then I could just try to take out that Norn.
I
And
might be able to sneak that way, but I don't know. Probably not. Hard to say.
hard to say. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
I can drift. So no, I wouldn't be able to.
No, because you can't get past that point. Okay. Ultramarines command phase. I gain a command point. You're up to 3 now.
Ooh. 3? 2.
Oh wait, you didn't ditch. Yeah, sorry, 2.
I'd love to have 3, but no.
Then Gilman will choose his handout of free stratagem or free command point, as well as a double oath of moment with his author of the codex. I will oath of moment for my first one. I will go with that Norn there in the middle.
We need some oathy bits. Oathy bits.
And then my second oath will be. How many wounds does Deathleaper have?
7.
7.
Sorry, oath is.
Yep. So I've got an oath there. And then I've got an oath on. I think my second oath will be Deathleaper. Yeah, we'll go with Deathleaper for my second oath.
So the big Norn in the middle with his tail dangling out behind this terrain.
The ideal would have been to be able to have focus on that Norn and then been able to like, kind of move up.
Right.
But that happened.
That's what the Eradicators are for next turn.
All right. So I've done command phase stuff. Is there anything else in my command phase I want to do? Nope. We go to. Oh, that Maleceptor scares me. It
does
scares
work.
me. It does a lot of work. Yeah.
And he actually keeps my Norn happy, because if you get near enough, his aura of I don't want to be hit is good.
I want to be hit less.
I want to be hit less. Oh, this is your time.
All right.
Now, I did sneak a couple of Alpha Legion dice into Tack's dice box.
I took them out already.
Oh, he took them out already. He thinks he's got them all.
So when I deployed, I pre-measured, they can all kind of land outside of the box. Nice. So the easy way to do that is just to...
Whee!
So then the back row is here.
Whoa.
And then the front row goes like so. I lose my head. I hope that's not a sign of things to come.
His head fell off.
His head fell off, yeah.
Happens.
Oh, sorry. I would have blessed the, that's what the thing I was forgetting.
Marine pats the tank on the butt.
Makes them shoot straighter, better.
Scotland.
Then Gilliman. Where is Gilliman going to go where he feels like he's safe?
Both targets are the Norn in the middle and Deathleaper as the secondary target from Liman.
Gilliman's definitely more of a tactical... He wants to be a tactical genius.
He wants to be clever. So he's going to use the fanciest bolter gauntlet on the planet.
Yeah, I don't
to shoot spore mines.
think so. I move 8 there. Will not be able to see past that to shoot at him.
How close to who's him?
The Norn.
The Norn.
So I just need to go right there to see him. Okay. So we'll move up with Gilliman. Then we'll move the Tech Marine into the corner there. So you can't see him within 3 of Gilliman to still give Gilliman lone op. Then I will.
So the Tech Marine has lone up from the tank, and Gilliman has lone up from the Tech Marine.
Yes.
It's like it's a team effort.
It's a team effort, yeah. You will get cover. Nothing I can do about that.
That tank can see through that gap.
Yes. Yep. Let's. I wish we could put these. So that's the back of my tank.
Clear over the.
Oh, sorry.
You guys are range to be right to the edge of the axis.
So there we go. Right?
Perfect.
So what?
Your piece, all the range to be right to the edge.
What?
That piece of range should go forward.
Oh, this piece. Okay. Okay. So I'm still within 3 of my tank with the Tech Marine. I'm still within 3 of Gilliman with the Tech Marine. Tech Marine happy.
I'm okay. Everything's fine.
I really wanted to hit something with my Meltas.
There's a spore mine waiting for you.
Yes, thank you. 6. 2 would get me to the edge of that. You are just outside of melter range.
Ooh, sneaky Norn.
Yeah, just outside.
He's like, do. Have the laser shown up yet? Ooh, I gotta grab my laser.
So then Maleceptor moves there. We'll be able to shoot past that corner and hit a Brutalis, which I don't like. The Brutalis could try to make an advance to go here and make it so that Maleceptor. Oh,
He's not allowed.
right,
One of the
because of that
weirdest
thing.
rules in the game. You're just not allowed.
Not
to
allowed. Yep.
advance.
Yep. My suppressors could go there and put 3 OC on that thing.
3 OC. Oh yeah. At least they wouldn't have to fight Deathleaper. If they did that.
So they will. They'll fall back.
JT, do you sell any custom dice? Ooh. Little bearded dice. Great.
So there we go.
Ooh, extra beard. We can actually put like bits of beard in them. Oh wow.
I know that that's a easy charge for your Norn, if you want it. But then your Norn gets more exposed to all this stuff.
Cool. I think you can just see his tail.
They can't shoot. The whole point to that is just to kind of block up more deep strike and
spread out. Got it.
All that fun stuff.
Yep.
Then they can all shoot a Deathleaper.
Stealthy.
You are stealthy. I have grenades.
Uh-oh. I don't want to catch this baseball, no. But I think it's an egg, so I'm going to catch it anyway. Silly.
So yeah, the only thing I don't know what to do with is this Dreadnought, because I could walk onto that point and just get shot for no reason.
That's a way to go.
But I don't want to be back here for too long.
Being back there for too long doesn't. At some point, target saturation is a idea.
Yeah. What I'm going to do with the these is I'm going to actually put them so they're not 1 inch from that wall, so that
Unchargeable.
they're not chargeable. Because I would like my Steering Guard to live. And unfortunately, they also help block out, so you're not charging my Warwind, because I do not want to lose my Warwind.
And there is some funky stuff in reserve.
There is some funky stuff in the reserves, yeah.
Robotic Gigglyman. Excellent.
Okay, so Brutalis, unfortunately, is staying put.
Okay.
He, actually, well, no,
He does a shimmy. He does a shake.
but then if I shimmy, I still can't shoot that thing. I've got something off of that tank that can take out that stupid thing.
I hope you have enough to take it. That's fine.
All right, spending my one and only command point,
Ooh.
and my infiltrators are going to hug a grenade
Oh no!
at the Deathleaper.
I chuck and jive.
I need this to go really, really good.
Grenade!
Grenade! That is 3.
3. I am down to 4 wounds remaining.
Okay. That's killable, maybe.
Blue
2, 3, 4, 5. Then the infiltrators will just shoot ya. -1 to hit, even though I'm that close to you.
Oh, he doesn't care about that. Look at all those 5s. And he's not Oath of Moment.
Oh wait, sorry.
Yet
Yeah,
because
I did that in the wrong order. That's right. I already shot.
Okay. You could.
Nope.
Oh.
So 3 saves. 3 regular saves.
3 regular saves, saving at 3. Save 2, fail 1. Down to 3 wounds remaining.
That might be kickable.
Absolutely.
All right. Then we are going to use Gilman's free. He's going to hand out his free stratagem or free command point, and I'm going to assail into that Norn.
A sail.
So here comes maybe.
This is a psychic grenade.
Yeah, this is a psychic grenade. I did is it 2 or 3? I think I did 2.
2.
Hold on 1 sec.
I know Tycho Touch Dice would be the counter.
I haven't. Why have I not played this in a while?
Players.
I think it's only.
Pay to win.
Oh no.
Death Guard does not have any 5+++ outside of Mortarion.
It's +1 from in telekinesis, which I'm not, but the 4s do, so that is 4.
4. Ooh.
4 4-ups.
Psychic damage is mortal wounds, I believe, technically, yes.
Yes, so you have a 4-up.
I have a 4-up ignore. I ignore 2 of them. I take 2. 14 wounds remain on the Norn in the middle.
Okay.
Thomas Rose, it definitely does feel like a pay to win to buy Tycho Touch Dice to roll 5-ups. He rolls far too many of them. Statistically speaking, it's more 5s than any other number. We can attest to that. We've got the numbers.
They've checked, it's true.
Yeah, our games are recorded, so
Really comes up big when
we
I
know
play
these
Chaos,
things.
yeah.
Not all of them are in rapid fire range, unfortunately.
Oh, shucks.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then these are heavy bolters off yonder. And then 2 of them are out of rapid fire. So here we go.
Really nice.
String Guard Vets are going to go into your Norn.
They're very stern. They're like, yo! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So that is, I'm just going to pull those out for now because those are sustains.
Sustains.
Then hitting on 3s.
Rerolling.
Rerolling. So you know what? I'm not going to go fish.
No fish?
No. I got 3 sustains. I'm happy with that. Do I get more sustains? I got 1 more sustain, so that is 1 more dice going into the pile. Then I am wounding on 5s. But 5s just go straight to dev.
Now you got, those 3 were hits and sustains.
Correct. Sorry. Yeah, so they have anti-monster 5. Even without the moment, I'm wounding on 5, so just everything's just dev.
Just 5s and it's all, some of it's, no, it's all
It's just all devs.
Okay.
So
Mr. Initiative, back with his orcs. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. The number is 5.
okay, well, and let's try for some more.
More, we want more.
No more from that volley.
Oh.
Those dice were just tired.
Oh, tired.
So far there is, we don't do this yet, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh.
14 devastating rooms so far. Oh, sorry, and unless I say otherwise, or supercharged with the Librarian, so he might give himself a headache.
Oh, well.
One goes back in. The heavy bolters only hit on 4s, but I did get 3 sustains in there. Then wounding on 5s and 6s. So that is 2 devs off of the heavy bolter. So far, 1 more, and so that is a total of 6 more devs from that. And then here comes the Librarian with D6 shots. I'm going to try 4 times at your Norn. Hit you twice so far. No sustains and 1 drop. No sustains, picking them back up. Or sorry, no devs. And nothing from the Librarian.
Oh.
Does he give himself a headache? No. But you have 1, 4, 8,
20.
10, 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 14 with 6 more from the heavies.
Okay.
Is my,
Yep.
is my, what I counted here.
Okay. So there you go.
All right, 24 up, feel no pains. I'm gonna make a bunch of these,
You got
but
this.
statistics say this Norn doesn't fall here.
No.
Norn! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do. Not stunning. Not stunning.
That's the lowest roll I've ever seen you
2,
make.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So a total of 13.
13.
You have 1 wound left? We've been here before.
Oh, Nelly. And there's not much point in me re-rolling this one because it's just a 4-up on one of these wounds.
That's a 4-up feel no pain, though, correct?
It is a feel no pain which
Cannot
cannot
be
reroll.
Oh, can't re-roll those?
Nope.
Well,
Cannot
Feel no-
reroll feel no pain.
Yeah, they don't fall under the category of rerollable things.
Not, but fair enough. Well, then I got a wound remaining, and that's what happened.
A single wound. A single wound, Tycho.
Single solitary
Ah.
wound. The Librarian wasn't quite studious enough.
All right, well, then I'm just going to hit you with my hand.
Okay.
Not my physical hand. I'm just out of rapid fire. Oops, sorry. So 2 shots from Gilliman from downtown. Here we go. I hit them both. String 6, so I'd be wounding on 5s down to 4s. That is both. EP 2.
2.
You have cover?
Been cover, so saving on a 3.
Yep.
I saved them both.
Nice. Well done.
Luckily, you've still got a tank.
Yeah, my tank kind of wants to go into, because it would have been nice to start the pepper shots there. Because my whirlwind could go and try to finish that off, and then I would just take shots into that Norn.
These are options.
Yes, these are options.
These are options.
Because your Biovore is just going to be a pain in the butt until I oath a moment it.
Hey, he's a good boy back here. He's just pooping out his little minds, doing his thing.
It is more important for me to take out that Norn because that's terraform, that's points on objective.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my whirlwind and I'm going to take the whirlwind into the Norn.
Fair enough.
So I get 5 plus 3.
Ooh, 8 shots. This is going to be good.
Hopefully. Hitting on 4s because I cannot see you. But I'm going to re-roll because you are my oath a moment target.
Wait. Ooh, that's a lot of hits.
Yep. String 8, so again, winning on 5s to 4s.
That's right.
There are 3 of them in there.
3. -2.
Goes to effective -1.
Effective -1.
So 3 ups
Saving
again.
on a 3.
Here we go.
Ooh, that's bad. That's going to be 4 damage through.
That's 4 damage through, so that's 4.
4 or 5 up, feel no pains. I gotta make them all here, or else Norn is no more.
Norn number 1.
Ah! Oh, it's so close!
Oh, wow.
But no. Norn dies, and do I blow up? No. Uh-oh.
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 Right, it's a play on live stream.
It's a play on live stream. So, let's find a 6-inch widget. Let's find a 6-inch widget.
You're really, it's just going to be the...
It's just my character.
Just your prime.
Just the prime. How bad is it? How bad does the flailing ovipositor... Ooh, it's 4. I believe that's nearly going to lay him low. Let's find out. Let's find out. Is the winged Tyranid prime done? No, he's got 2 wounds left. 2 wounds remaining, and he's just standing there.
Would have been nice.
Hi, guys. Okay, so look, like I got Handy, it's right up to 2 there. And whirlwinded. And that Oath of Moment target's down. Now that Oath of Moment kicks in.
Correct. And you've got 3 wounds left on him.
Yep. Now, this is all going the way it's supposed to. The Oath of
That
Moments
is a
are
16
rolling.
wound model, correct?
That's a 16 wound model
wounds
then.
total, yeah. So that should be 4.
4 for Bring It Down.
Yes.
All right.
And luckily, more importantly, he's not on that second objective because I need to figure out how I'm going to score primary eventually.
Someday.
Yeah. Not turn 1. Not turn 2, sorry. All right, then the Lancer has shots on your
My Norn.
Norn.
No.
That's not the Oath of Moment target.
Nope.
Because I messed up that badly. All right. The Arn Hill will go into that,
How many shots is that?
and then the Storm Bolter will go into that. Yeah. So
And the side guns and
side-
the
and then
archers
the
and the
rocket
parachute.
pod and like the big laser will go into the Norn.
Ooh.
All right. So here we go. Big laser. I'm hitting on 2s
Okay.
into the Norn. They both hit.
Boom, boom.
This is
Strength oodles.
Oodles.
My toughness of not quite oodles.
yes,
so
but
3s.
3s instead of 2s. 3s. Here we go.
Those are 2s.
Those are both
oh.
All right,
Does
and
he
then the
reroll?
rocket pod. No, he doesn't have. Oh, sorry. You're right.
The rocket. in.
Yeah. So it does hit because I do get a reroll to wound and a reroll to damage.
Okay, so you hit. You finally wounded 1.
Yeah, I wounded once.
All
Only
right,
once.
minus oodles, I have a 4 up. That's a 1! I'm going to re-roll that. Down to 1 command point.
Okay.
It's a 1 again! It's one of those games!
gonna be one of those
the
games.
math-
Eggs!
The math on how many times we re-roll 1s into 1s,
It's a thing.
it is insane.
Should I banish that die, folks, or should I power through and teach it to love me? We'll find out. Well, let me know.
Oh, you don't have a.
I think you should put it on the edge of the dice tray, and make it watch.
Yeah, and folks, you can tell me if that's the one I should keep rolling to try and push through the luck, or if that one is banished.
All right. But I need to.
sorry, damage.
I need to do damage.
Yeah,
And then you have feel no pains.
that's true.
So. That's a 3. You
3.
know what? I'm gonna get greedy.
All right.
Because his chassis can allow a reroll to damage as well.
Cool beans.
I don't know if this is a good call, but
Like
you know.
all the re-rolls. Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah, it's the one.
9.
Not what?
D6 plus 3.
Say that one more time.
D6 plus 3 for 9 damage.
Ow. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So there's 8 plus the egg dice. And feel no pain on 5s. Don't feel it. It's just a little laser beam. Oh, I felt some of it.
Hey, you want- it
the
came
egg
back.
dice is back.
It
see,
came back,
See,
yeah.
see, always have faith in your dice, folks. All right, 5 of them do get through, and that's going to bring me down to 11 wounds remaining on this far Norn. She squeals. She gets slightly singed by this mean laser
Slightly
beam.
singed?
Still 11 wounds. I don't know what he was.
I guess, yeah. Because I did 9, you blocked 4. Yeah, 11.
Something like that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right, rocket pod. How many shots do I get? I get 2. 1 hit, and does it wound? Is strength 8? It does not wound. So
I'm not flying, sorry.
yeah.
Flying
you're
Norn.
not.
That'd be fun.
That would be bad. That would be bad.
Well, I think with enough psychic energy, you know, and just...
Pure nightmare fuel is what that is. A flying Norn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You
You know what that is? That's a Hierophant.
And you have heights first,
Those silly things. I do have fights first.
so that would be foolhardy.
Bring it on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Aw.
You have claws. I have boots.
I was not sneaky enough. Space Marines are too smart to charge into Deathleaper.
I mean,
this is not a huge stretch.
If you're trying to be sneaky, putting them in between two Ultramarines is not.
I was sneaky before, now I'm not sneaky. You're right, you're right. You are most correct, sir.
All right, so then we go into scoring. I will score my 4 points for killing a single Norn. And then that is the first turn.
Terraforms completing? There's
Ding,
two.
ding, ding.
Yep, 2 terraforms have completed.
Terraform. Let's see, I need something to mark my terraforms.
We need some kind of egg thing or something.
Something eggish.
Well,
I mean-
Tycho looks for something eggish.
Oh, I found an eggish.
At the end of that turn, I think Terraform scores right away, doesn't it?
So, which one?
Does the 4 points for Terraform score right away, or does it score next turn?
Next turn.
So Tycho is
No,
Terraform
because
completed
it's
2.
terraform now, and then if I score in primary, it's in my turn, so it's...
Yeah, I think it's going to score it as primary. We'll figure that out in a second. But Tycho has managed to terraform 2 of the objectives. Tycho's attack has killed one of the Norns in the middle. It blew up and did some damage to that winged prime. And Deathleaper's taken some wounds. It's an interesting board state. Tax cleared the middle out, so he's got options to push through it, or potentially stay back and chew around the edges. Tycho needs to keep the Norns on the objectives. That's where they do their best work. So it is a little bit limiting for him as far as what they're going to be capable to do. However, his secondary draws are what's going to determine how well he does here. Tack has got to bring it down on Assassination. He's going to max 12 on Assassination. Bring it down, he can get to 20. So it's going to be a race to primary. At present, Tack really isn't on a lot of objectives. So he has stuff in reserves. He's got deep strikes. He's got rapid ingress. There are ways for him to get onto the board. This is going to prove to be a really interesting matchup thus far. This is when we, of course, let you know all about our sponsor for this entire series, Frontline Gaming. They did the mats, they do the terrain, they're doing the entire series from us, and they've been with us for a very long time. We absolutely love having them on board. And of course, they've got some of the best events in the business going. May 24th, 25th, the Bay Area Open, just south of San Francisco in Burlingame, California. You've got January 13th and 15th, the Champions Cup in Atlantic City, New Jersey. August 9th, 10th, Lone Star Open. I believe that is their Armed Forces Appreciation event. That's in Allen, Texas. And then the big Granddaddy event moved from January to October. October 2nd to 5th, the Las Vegas Open in Las Vegas, Nevada. Go to frontlinegaming.org, check out their events, and sign up now. It's going to be great. Gentlemen, have you drawn your secondaries, Tycho, or are you ready to rock and roll?
So I do apologize. I did have the +1 to hit from the Lancer, and somebody did say that I'm all over the place today. I did not get a lot of sleep, so I apologize.
Yeah, I think your Librarian was actually winning on 4s instead of 5s as well.
Because he's on 2s because of the Tech Marine.
Yeah, it's all good. I re-rolled it, and I failed to wound with the second shot anyway, so we're
There you go.
equals out.
What is the strength on the Librarian? 6?
Strength of the Librarian is 6, yeah. So
Yeah,
5
so you would have been
4s.
4s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good. Oh, Joe Stanek asked, who's coming to Allen, Texas? Man, Texas would be fun. Texas would be amazing. I don't know about Texas in August, but Texas would be fun.
Still have family in Texas.
There you go.
So what did you draw?
Oh, right.
You were shuffling the entire time.
I was thinking about Fire Ant. My last trip to Texas was not one to remember. No prisoners.
Kill things.
Kill things and recover some assets. Ooh, dig in the dirt. 2 units of my army.
No prisoners and recover assets, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Recover
And-
assets,
oh,
not that bad.
And I'll stay in Pyromancy.
No prisoners is just a little bit ambient. I'll just see if that happens.
I mean,
recover
there's-
assets is the harder one because that's up to 3 units of my army just digging. And in different zones. Just surprisingly hard.
You got a Deathleaper, but I don't think that's what Deathleaper wants to do.
I think Deathleaper is either going to death things or not leap much longer. Sure.
Sure, yeah.
We'll go with that. Other things to do in my command phase. I have some battle shots to make.
Deathleaper and the Prime.
Yes. Yes. So we'll start with the Prime. Actually, he's in Synapse. Look at that. He loves it.
Okay.
Mr. Deathleaper is not in Synapse.
No.
Oh, I think he's upset.
No, he's fine.
7?
7's fine.
He's a Tyranid.
7 is fine.
You're really good at statistics, because that's okay. He's fine. Well, looky there.
Jordan has beaten the ever-living Tyranid stat into my head.
Ooh. Sounds rough. Okay. Ooh, and Gullyman is dangling out there, but he is actually impossible to shoot from this angle because he is hiding behind his Tech Marine and his Stern Guard. Right. Okay.
I think that gives you a 15-point primary. Is that correct? Tycho?
Let's give him a 15 because he maxes his primary.
15 points.
Yeah.
6 for each of the objectives he's on that he's terraformed, and then 4 for home is a max of 15. Yep.
Yeah, he maxes.
Big primary. Okay. Huh.
Does TAC bring Eliminator squads? I have Eradicator squad.
Eradicators, which is excellent and good and fun.
I
love
could
it.
definitely use a coffee.
Coffee?
I could definitely use a
attack?
coffee. Yeah.
Is that the name of the game?
We have so many episodes of 40K and 40M that we're working on right now. It's a bit of a whirlwind.
A whirlwind of 40K and 40M.
Yeah. Still not out of editing just yet,
Yeah.
but I'm getting close.
Getting close, getting close.
So
Sorry, I'm just going to do a little bit of measurement.
I wonder if Moobin's watching and listening, because a coffee would be great. A coffee would
Hint,
be, yeah.
hint.
Man, coffee would be amazing.
As JT digs into his Thai food.
So what I'm thinking about here is where I can bring on Zoanthropes to wreck your day. But unfortunately, you've been really, really smart and put your Stern Guard, who I really want to kill, in a place where I can't really get at them with a nice little 24-inch shot.
No.
He knows his business. Those Stern Guard are going to continue to wreck my day until they are dead.
And currently, be careful, because some of your Tyranids have psychic attacks, and they have a feel no pain to suck at psychic attacks.
Oh.
Sorry? Why would I want bubble tea when I can have coffee?
You can have bubble tea
You know
that
what?
has coffee in it.
If Moobin decides to mix it up and he wants to get me bubble tea instead, then Moobin can do what he wants. Or Moobin can come grab my credit card and go get us all coffee.
Hey, there you
Or
go.
bubble tea.
There you go, Moobin. If you're listening, Tax says, come grab the company credit card and go buy everybody coffee. And maybe a motorcycle. He said it, not me. He said motorcycle. I heard it. We all heard it in chat, right? You guys all heard him say, buy JT a motorcycle?
JT, I've seen you slip on dryer sheets twice. You would not survive riding a motorcycle.
No, not anymore. I sold mine years ago. But I'd give it to my kid. He'd love it. Are you really want to take a motorcycle from my kid, Tack? Like, come on, man.
I crashed 3 times in 6 months.
If it's going to cost the company on the company credit card, yes, I'm taking the motorcycle away from the kid.
Moving on the shopping spree. There we go.
I've bought your kid a model. One.
It was a Gundam, wasn't it?
Yeah, way back in the day.
It was a Zaku.
It was that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he loved it. And the instructions in that Zaku, despite being entirely in Japanese, were so easy to follow that it made the instructions for my OG Stompa make me want to pull my hair out. You all note that I'm bald.
So
That was a
you're
challenge.
past that point, so I'll get a little bit of cover. Because you can't see all of me.
Nope, not at all.
And
but
then I still have Armor Contempt available.
you do.
So,
So I do what I can.
yeah. Oh, yeah, your Maleceptor can't really see Stern Guard.
No, not yet. Not yet. It's not good. It's not good.
I'm okay with it.
I am sufficiently impressed with the firepower of the Space Marines.
Oh, it is going to be bubble tea. So,
Bubble
we've got-
tea!
I like how Moobin heard 2 people vote for coffee and still said
Bubble
bubble
tea.
tea. You know why? Because Moobin wants bubble tea.
You are absolutely correct, Amundo.
Moobin, for direct ignoring of our orders, you can also get all the editors bubble tea too.
That's definitely how to do this.
It's a bubble tea day for everybody.
Bubble tea! Oh. Okay. He can just fly there and get charged by Stern Guard. That's a great plan.
Or shot by, shut up. Like eventually, yes.
By whirlwinds and.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry about the whirlwind. There is no hiding from the whirlwind. The whirlwind is literally, it shoots past the table. All the editors are here? Oh, they all left. Wait, where are my editors?
that's not a good thing. All right. Something fruity.
Hello?
With beads or no?
Oh yeah, speeds.
We did morning scrum. We had editors this morning, right?
We did.
I believe so.
Okay.
Ah,
So
that's
either
not the same.
it's a mutiny or
Or they've already gone for bubble tea.
What would you like?
not dairy.
Just anything but dairy.
No pearls today.
I'm just going to sacrifice my Tyranofex if I go out there. It's hard, Tack. I don't know how to beat you. Okay, well.
Well, you don't know how to beat my army, my list in Warhammer.
Yeah, well, you know. Well, yeah, shoot them with the
We're
things.
on the internet. Things can be taken way out of context.
Okay, whoops. Sorry. Okay, I should just move and do things and have the fun with it. I think
Tack,
the
give me a
center
proper
objective-
order.
All written down up here. Moving, it's all written down
Ah,
up here.
Okay. Oh, JT's going to surprise me. Okay.
JT always surprises us. Yeah, you know what? I can just make the objective.
The problem
Forces your issue.
Yeah, I shoot that. However, you could spend a command point to give a feel no pain 5.
If there's synapse nearby. which might be-
So you can have a feel no pain 6. So you think about that. Also, if you blank a devastating wound, you're blanking 1.
I'm aware.
Okay. All right.
Or it doesn't blank the attack.
Well, if it's a heavy bolter, it would blank
two.
both, right? So, but you're not blanking a lot. From,
No, I'm aware. I'm aware, but I think I need to stay aggressive.
Okay. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Because if I don't stay aggressive, then I'm just going to die anyway.
Maybe.
Because you can advance and shoot with them.
I can advance and shoot with some of them.
I don't know how to keep them alive.
I'm in
so-
pyromancy, so I still have what's it called? I still have sustained hits.
Okay. I don't know. I'm going to shoot them a bit and then try and charge them and
Yep,
see what
yep,
happens.
yep.
I'm gonna
I mean,
the-
shoot them
do
a
the
bit,
monster
right?
thing is what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you see outside of?
Did I stay outside of? Did I stay outside of which?
Never mind. I do not have movement shenanigans in this detachment.
No movement shenanigans for you?
Someone finds your lack of hormagaunts disturbing.
You know what? You are right. I am so pleased that you noticed my terrible lack of Hormagaunts. I am working on the Riddle of the Norns 2. And guess what? There's Hormagaunts. Guess what? Fruity with balls. That's my order.
JT, are you muted or are we all hearing this?
No, I was muted. I was not talking to the entire world
Didn't
about
wanna
what
tell
our
everybody about my
order
plan.
is.
That's exactly what I want.
There.
Yes.
So he's touching the objective, not touching the terrain, meaning that I'm kind of sneaky from tanks. Kind of.
Kind of. What?
Doing things.
Oh, right. There you go.
No, I'm just here for moral support.
No, you're not.
Moral
I'm your
support.
teammate on Crusade. I've been helping you.
That's true. Okay.
This is true.
You're going to side with the Ultramarines versus the bugs.
I've been rooting for you in chat this whole time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Kill the bugs.
Kill
Try.
them bugs.
Try.
Bubble tea for you
Kill them
guys.
good.
I've brought the biggest bug spray I've found.
How far away are you?
So we're on a
Six,
poll
I would be
there
able to
just to
fall
see
back
what
to
the
objective
order was,
if I
and
charged
Yeah.
you.
it's pretty split,
And
Chance.
then are you going to...
They actually think you aren't going to be able to kill all 3 Norns.
Well then.
they haven't seen the Stern Guard yet.
This is true.
So I think they're taken care of. Do I want to fight them and get shot? I can't get shot by a tank.
Well, it moves 10.
Well, fine. Shoot Deathleaper.
Okay.
Shoot Deathleaper. Do it. Actioning. I think those are all the actions I can stomach. I can only
All
handle
the
so much action.
Oh, right.
What? I'm getting older now. Oh,
Movement's inspirational speech attack. See that? See that? See it? Kill it.
See it? Kill it. Do it.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Pete?
Pete.
Okay, we'll call him Pete. Pete the Spore Mine.
Pete's gonna die.
Pete's gonna die. Well, I don't know if Pete even knows he's alive. So
Does that mean
Pete's
you've gone
okay
to the
with
shooting phase?
no, it doesn't. Nope, no, it doesn't.
That was
No, it
a
doesn't.
mistaken Pete.
It was a mistaken Pete. That's a false Pete. Yeah, I just need to put the pedal to the metal. I'm not going to be able to charge cleanly over there.
And then I've got a second squad of Stern Guard just waiting for you. And a Brutalis Dread.
And Brutalis Dread. All the goodness.
Yeah.
All the goodness.
So, angling for a charge. Interesting. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. If you feel the charge, you've got another body on the objective.
Yeah. Get his surfboard in the right position. It's got to face his enemy.
That is one profile I'm not super aware of. Is this shooting attack psychic? I don't think it is.
Don't think so.
The Trygon, I don't think it
He
is.
just rubs himself and creates static charge. What? That's how you make static charge.
It's a bioelectric pulse. He's not wrong. No, it is not psychic. It is just sustained 2.
Just pulsing.
No AP, but still
I
sustained
mean,
2.
it would work better if you had hair and a balloon.
Doesn't every I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's stop saying things. How far is 9 there? Could I make an aggressive move? Oh, I'm gonna take this away for a sec.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's not good for me. It's good for you.
I tried to stay 1 inch away from the wall.
Well, I was wondering how much could I get into here to fire at your whirlwind.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I guess I can shoot if I'm touching it because I'm an infantry person.
You'd have to be within it. Anyone that's outside of it will not be able to shoot.
I have to be wholly within or partially within.
If you're partially within, your base has to be protruding out the other side to be able to shoot. So you can't shoot.
So I can't touch it back here and shoot through it.
That's correct, right?
Meaning
You have to be able to draw line of sight from towards your model, where your base has to be towards it.
Yeah, it's your base. So your base has to be through it.
or fully within it.
Or wholly within. Correct, yes.
Yeah, it's to stop tanks from just touching the terrain and putting it.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the infantry though.
It's got nothing to do with. It's got nothing to do with entry.
Everything's also wholly within.
Yeah. Again, you'd land on that side of it. You wouldn't be on this side.
I mean, it is possible to, like with the execute and stuff with the giant guns, potentially shoot from the guns,
Yeah.
but you can't necessarily.
He's talking about his. He's talking about his Zoanthropes. Yeah.
Yeah, they would. They're. I think infantry monster.
They got both. They have both.
They got both keywords. They're
Well, because they have the character within it, they have both. Yes. Lazy DM. Those are brand new objective markers. You'd have to talk to Michael about whether or not they're on sale or not. Yeah, on the web store.
golly. I don't know if there's a shot. Sorry, I'll put the terrain back. Huh.
I'm trying really hard not to give you a shot.
Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping there was some scene to grab and get more than just a couple of Zoanthrope shots through.
So
Because I don't think I can kill that tank without them. I think I might have to do it anyway.
drop them anyway. And just okay. Yeah, drop them, and then get like maybe.
It's gonna be 3, maybe 4.
Sure. They're one-shot last cannons. Hitting on 2s. So this is properly live? Yes, this is properly live.
Properly.
We also do live premieres, which are just premieres in which we're showcasing our 40K and 40M. They're not live, even though they say live in it. But we are live in chat during a live premiere, and we just want to watch our work with everybody. Okay.
All right, there's the 2 feet. So it looks like,
And you're wholly within 6 of the board edge of the whole unit.
oh, oop, I might have to move back ever so slightly. There we go.
Okay.
And the 24.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
this guy can't see.
Oh, okay,
You're
so
not
4.
looking past that. This one can't see. You're looking past that, right? That one can see,
I'll do that.
but then now you're outside of the 6, right?
No, I haven't moved.
No, you're outside of the 6 from the board edge. Are you? Or are you good?
I'm good.
I actually think that template there, that little piece, is a 4x6 piece. Is it
Yeah.
not?
So you can't be past that point.
Yeah, I can't be
For-
past the edge of there. So,
Yeah.
and then the 24. I think it's probably just the 3. It looks like is what, because this guy can't see.
And the guy behind him can't see.
This guy?
Yeah.
I think he could.
Oh, you have to shoot past that point too. Remember?
Yeah, I need a line of sight and to be within range.
Yeah.
They don't have to be the same line.
Well, it's a model check too, right? It's not just a unit check. It's a model check.
So boom, boom.
So these 2 cannot see.
Yeah. So I think it's just the 3.
Yep. Okay.
3 big las cannons.
I mean, it's still 3 last guys.
3 las cannons. It's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy's going to start like that because I want multiple multiple guys within the 9. Because
Mark Sweeney, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you so much,
We
Mark.
have so much early access out right now. We also have another episode of our Crusade coming out this Saturday, hopefully.
Plus, we have Angels and Demons, Into the Dark. We've got all sort of the Legend of Speedy the Dreadnought is on there. There's all sorts of cool stuff on our members-only area. So if you've got the membership, make sure to check it out. Plus, link your YouTube email to your Discord account, and that will hook up your Discord and YouTube and all that jazz, and you can check out the coolest 40K content in any Discord universe anywhere on the planet. But I might be biased.
You're allowed to be biased in that instance, for sure.
For sure. All right. Moving right along.
So you taking your
explore
first
live.
shot? Yep.
And I am just going to start some actions. The Carnifex and the Tyranid Warriors are going
both
to be
doing
recovering
recover?
some assets.
Okay.
And let's shoot some other stuff.
Okay.
Bioelectric Pulse. It looks like I am very near some Steered Guard Warriors. We're going to pulse them.
Okay, sounds good.
Pulsing time. I think I hit on 3s. No sustain.
Okay.
And
T4.
6, I think. I think it's 3 wounds at no minus.
3 moves, no minus. So 3 ups. And oh, you got 1.
I got 1.
It's 1 damage or 2 damage?
It's 1 damage.
Okay. You got 1.
All
Make that charge a
right.
little bit harder, maybe.
Just maybe. We'll see. Yeah, it will make the charge harder. But such is life.
Well, you can, and then you keep shooting it with the rupture effects. We're good.
We are okay. I think I've still got a 9-inch there. Charge over there. We'll see what happens. So I think the rupture effects is going to go next.
Yep.
But he's actually not going to shoot the.
Spam banks. Or the big cannon.
Going to see. It's out of range there, but he can see that one last infiltrator. I believe. So he's going to fire just his big cannon at those infiltrators.
At the infiltrators. Okay.
Because I don't think I do a lot of multiple damage here, and I don't want to make my charges any longer.
Okay.
So yeah, just the big rupture cannon at infiltrators.
Okay. Hitting on 3s with sustained.
That's correct. That's 1 hit. It's a wound.
AP4.
AP4.
Yeah. So
you got cover.
I do have cover, so I have a mighty 6.
Hey! You saved a rupture effects without an invul. Look at that. Okay, cool. Okay, he's actioning. He's busy. Let's do 2 big mind laser beams into your suppressors.
Okay.
Norn! Hits twice. Wounds once. -3.
-3, so 6 up again. No, that's not 6.
D6 plus stuff.
Yep. You got the lead one.
Got the lead one. Okay, a Norn over yonder is going to draw down on your tank.
18-inch range, right?
18-inch range. I believe I'm within range. I've got my big bugs just within range. And he is going to mind laser said tank.
Is it 18 or 12?
It's 18 on the Norn.
Okay. 18, strength 12, right?
Yes. Norns, double checking for you. Now you've questioned me, and now I'm unsure. Yeah, 18 inches. Here comes the Neuro Lance at your tank. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
I am strength 12 to your not quite 12, wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s?
That's 2 wounds.
no.
-3.
Yep. I've got 6 ups. And these are D6, right?
D6, you're out of melter range.
Yeah. And you can see all of me. So 6s. I got 1.
Nice. D6 damage. Oh, it's a big 6.
Ooh. I've got 6 wounds remaining. Just like that.
Ooh.
My tank could go down.
Tank could go down. We'll go to the Zoanthropes. See if I can finish the job. Zoanthropes.
Zoanthropes, I will armor contempt here. I will use Gilman's ability to armor contempt.
Awesome. Loving it a lot. Here we go. Psychic Blast Focus.
Focus, you're going with the focus. Yep.
Right, here we go.
So 3 shots each.
That's 3 hits.
Winning on
Strength of 12 again, wounding on 3s. Ooh, only 2 wounds there.
Yep.
I have 2 command points. I will spend 1 here.
Okay.
Reroll that 3. That 2 into a 5. That's going to be 2 wounds at -3.
2 wounds at -3. With armor contempt, effective 2.
Yep.
And then I have
you
cover.
get cover, yep.
So effective 1, AP 1. Okay. So 4 ups. Both are 3s. You know what? I will use a actual command point here.
Okay.
And I would like to try to swat one of these away.
Swat!
Oh,
It's another 3.
Okay. Do you get my tank?
I get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Does he? All right. Attempt at explosion number 1.
Uh-oh.
Attempt at explosion number 2.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Is Nick happy? No, it's not happy.
No. But you got my tank.
I got the tank. He went zap. Zip, zap, zoodle. I think that means, sadly, my Maleceptor is targetless because Gilliman is not available.
You're not within 12.
I'm not within 12.
I don't think you can shoot past that point. Can you? You're going over this.
I am going over all sorts of things. I
Yeah.
cannot shoot there either. Can I see a string guardy?
I don't
Think not.
Nope.
Very nice position. No shots for you. So with that, the shooting phase comes to a close. Right. So I am going to start charging things.
Okay.
We're going to start with a charge from the Winged Tyranid Prime into your Stern Guard veterans.
Yeah, can't see them.
I think I've got looks like a 6 on dice. Just over 6.
Sure. That's
That'll
an
do.
11. Yep.
That'll do. 11. I think I will take advantage of the movement. And
Get away from Gilman.
get away from Gilliman.
Sounds good.
He's got a big beam flaming sword.
Okay.
We will try and charge with the Trygon. I believe it's going to be a 9-incher.
Yep, you're still within 9.
Still within, well, still
Or you should be outside of
just outside of 9, but within 9 on dice for the charge. Here comes the Trygon Prime. He's not a Prime. There's no such thing as a Trygon Prime enemy. He's just a Trygon. Still trying.
Did you get it?
The boxcars.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Once.
That is not good.
Oh boy. Well, the poll might be correct. 2/3 of chat thinks that Tycho will down Gulliman.
Well, he's getting a lot closer to him now.
They think he will. It's
Yeah.
interesting. It should be interesting. I don't know. I think the bigger poll question should be: will Gulliman stand back up if he goes down?
I've yet to be able to do that in the live stream.
I know. Today's the day.
Today's the day. It's got to happen sometime. That is probably the end of the wild charging.
No, you still got these.
Oh, I got charges over there. You're right. You're right. Let's do a Norn into your.
So you need a 6.
I need a 6. Oops, sorry. Suppressors. That's the one. Norn charging suppressors. Ooh, it's only a 3.
Okay.
Oh, the mighty movement has arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what they're going to do
Comes
there.
bearing gifts.
It's up to you.
Oh, good.
No. It'd be nice to just get them out of the way so I don't have to worry about them later. Do I need to reroll somewhere else right here? I don't. We're going to spend my last command point.
Okay.
Reroll that charge. Looking for a 6. There's a 12.
You and your ability to roll past a 5.
Past 5 is good. We like past 5.
How does it feel to make all your charges?
Pretty swell. Here comes Deathleaper. He gets the 6. He'll just bump close. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Actually, he'll stay in cover, sort of, if he can.
As soon as you do that, you're
Out of cover.
because you have to base me. You're
Yeah.
out of cover.
Yeah.
And then once you consolidate, you've already based me because you had enough range. There's nothing you can do.
I'm
So would
just-
you like to go there? Or would you like?
Sure, I'll go all the way. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No, you'll still get cover from that point. Right? Because you're kind of partially in. So leave them there.
Partially in, does that count for infantry? I don't know. All right, that's the charging. That has happened. We were recovering assets. We've done some charges. You don't have anything enough to interrupt with.
Nope.
So we'll start with, we'll go in reverse order of the charges. So we're going to start with Deathleaper. He leapt and failed, and this time he leaps and, ooh, he guts. So he missed once, but he did sustain twice.
I see. And then on 3s again.
3s. Oh, I rolled you a bunch of 2s there, Tack. 4 wounds at -2.
4 or 5 ups. I make 2 of them.
Oh, nice.
2 damage each, right?
2 damage each.
All right. You kill the first one, and you kill the second one.
Ooh, Helix Gauntlet didn't come up.
And then I can do that and pull you into the open.
So what's happening?
Well, basically, I do that so you can now go to base them
Oh, to keep you in combat?
to keep me in combat, but then that just pulls you closer to all that.
I'll base you. I want
Sure.
you in combat.
Okay.
Stay with me.
All right.
All right.
And then where else would you like to go?
Let's go to Norn number the Norn in combat.
Okay.
We're going to try and eat some of those flyboys. We're starting with the big claws. Oh, lordy, he hit 7 times. Strength of 10, I believe. That is 7 wounds, -2.
7 at -2. They're dead. They tried.
They tried.
Okay.
And I will consolidate back.
That's okay,
on the
because now I can take this broken suppressor and replace it with
good
the
one.
good one.
That's all. You still got suppressors. Not out of suppressors yet.
Nope.
All right.
Would you like to? It would be at this step if you want to go.
Yeah,
further
I
in.
just did that. I just consolidated back onto the objective.
Okay.
He was within 3. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the. Doesn't really matter there. Wing Turned Prime. I'm going to go with.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Flyboy. He's in deep. I think he's got 6 attacks. Click the wrong thing. Melee weapons. There we go. 6 attacks. Ooh, he sustains the 1. And my strength 6. So on 3s.
3s. Yeah.
Ooh, I drop a bunch. So that's only 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds at -1. I pass 1, and that's not a psychic attack, so it's a 2
Yeah.
damage, right? So you kill another one. You can kill that one.
Ooh, dragging me off the objective, are you?
Yes.
All right. I'll pile in and keep munching. Did I have to pile in? Was I within an inch? I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
So pile in is before.
Yep.
You charge, then you pile, then you fight, then you consolidate.
I see. So I was still within an inch. I just stood
Yeah,
there.
you do not have to consolidate forward, but you can go up to 3 towards the closest enemy.
I don't want to. I'll just stay there and fight.
Yep.
I messed up my order of operations in the melee phase. This happens, folks. I'm very sorry. All right. We are going. Trygon. 12 attacks.
Who did the painting for Brainy Bugs? I think the Tyranids were painted by like committee. You did some.
Painted by committee.
I
This is
did
tax.
some.
This is tax scheme, and he did an amazing job setting us up for success. I think I painted these Norns and the Maleceptor.
I painted the Brain Bugs.
Yeah,
I think that's my Screamer Killer.
it's possible. There's a whole bunch of screamers.
We're not going to say this out loud, but I repainted over his Screamer Killer.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't say anything.
mine still looked fine. You just didn't like that my purple was slightly better than
Your
yours.
purple was slightly different.
It was slightly better. But uniformity is important.
Not my squabble. Here we go. Trygon Prime. He's going to try real hard. Oh, he's trying. He's trying.
And then
those
two
and
goes
come
back.
back in.
Yep. And then strength of this
I
is
think it's 10 because I'm in, or maybe even 11. A lot.
so let's say 2s.
It's going to be 2s.
Yep. All right, 2s.
It's strength 10 right now because I am within sign outs.
Yep. All of
Okay.
them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus
9.
2.
Woo. So this. How many string guard left before the librarian? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is not a psychic attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can roll them all.
Excellent.
You kill 3.
What?
I have a 4-up involved.
Oh no!
1, 2, and 3. That's it.
Wow. Well, that was not as effective as I was hoping. But you are still engaged with the Trygon, so you can pile in and fight, because I think that's...
I can pile and fight. So this is where I need to decide. Can I take out 2 wounds off the prime? Because you're a monster, I can just shoot into the monster, even though we're in engagement. So
Are you still engaged with him, Tack, or no?
Yes, the string guard is within range.
within an inch, yeah. But I get to choose a pile, right? So
Yeah, piling towards the closest enemy model, correct.
so- like so. And let's see if I can take out a prime.
Kill the Prime!
All right, so the librarian has 4 attacks with the force weapon, I think.
It's a dainty little snow crab.
He does. He does. All right. Here we go. Force weapon, and then one of the string guard is fighting through him into the prime. The other 4 string guard have to go into your big boy.
Trygon.
So here is a force weapon. Let's see if I can kill prime. I only hit you once.
Oh,
So that was a horrible roll. That is a wound.
that is a wound. Minus.
-1.
-1 will give me a 5 save. That's not a 5.
Okay. Do I kill you?
Uh-oh, D3 is a 2.
2,
That's
I
a
kill
dead
you.
Prime. Do I thrash?
No, you don't have a thrash.
What do I know? Might. He looks kind of thrashy.
And I'm just hitting the other guy with the string guard.
I don't thrash. I do fight on death, but I've already fought, so down he goes.
So nothing from the string guard, but I'm okay with that. Right?
All right, that is an assassination for you, Jack.
That is an assassination for me. Thank you for the gift.
Hey, you aimed to please. Your saves and your string guard were nasty. Oh, bashing away at
Brushing away at the Deathleaper.
the Deathleaper.
I got 1 through. Take that. Yes,
Dude,
take that.
ouch. Down to 2. on
Down to
Deathleaper.
2. So that's eminently killable.
Quite. Oh, you remembered you were Oath of Moment on him, too, weren't you?
Oh, shoot. I did, and I forgot, but that's okay. I really need that coffee, I guess.
Oh,
Man, I'm forgetting my rules all over the place.
Oh, look at this. What is this? Ooh, this is
Blueberry
berry.
something? Yeah. I love the blueberry was a nice touch. Well done.
Moving, you're a man among men.
I got the mango green tea combo. It is so incredibly yummy sweet that I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to drink this.
Just gonna drift in your diabetic haze. Here we go.
I always go winter time because I would freeze this and then go skating on it and then thaw it and drink it.
Huh?
All right, so then you scored. What did you score? Did you score anything?
What did I score? I get some recover assets later. I did not. I get our new prisoners.
You killed one.
I killed something.
Yep.
I got 2
Oh
points.
no, you killed two. You got the.
I killed 2. Yeah, so I get 4 points.
Yep.
4 points on no prisoners. Recover assets is in process.
You need to kill 3 to get the max on that one. All right, so then we
You
go.
presently have 2 units recovering assets. Is that correct, Tycho?
That's correct. I have my Carnifex and I have these Tyranid Warriors here.
So that's going to put your total, I believe, to 25. 15 primary, and then you have 10 on secondaries. Attack, you should be at 8 before we go to your turn, as you've got an assassination and a bring it down for 4, correct?
Yes.
Oh noes.
Yeah, I can
Perfect.
put all of them in that.
Then you don't have to draw any
Where
secondaries.
is your Biovore? Oh, it's way back in that corner, isn't it?
My Biovore is.
As Tack has
then I'm
gone
good.
with fixed
Yep.
secondaries here, bring it down
All right.
assassination.
Yeah,
He's got
that's
nothing
easy
to draw.
job
It's
for
going to
me.
go right into his turn. Interesting game state. Tack is on 1 objective at present, I believe, so that's only going to get him 4 primary. But
I can go 2 rows.
Tycho is pressed. This
I
is
can
going
go
to be
here.
really interesting to see what happens in this coming turn.
Just maybe not. Not a lot of room.
No, I can't get them all on that side. So it'll be either some shots there.
Tycho, your command point count, please.
My command point is at 0 until tax turn, which makes it 1.
So it's going to put you both to 1. Perfect.
Or I can just go there.
And
start
4 points primary, correct, Tack?
Sir,
4 point primary?
I
is gonna
will.
be?
I do have 1 objective, correct?
Yeah, perfect.
All right. So we go into Gilman time, and Gilman's going to say he wants to do the same thing, 1 free stratagem, as well as double oath. Then I've got to choose oaths. So then oath number 1 will be.
These new objectives are really nice.
Because then Gilman gets into Tyranofex range.
Tyranofex range, you say?
I don't think there's anything I can do about that. So, how many wounds on one this big guy?
We did have a great Easter. Thank you, Cass and Bells, for watching. Yeah. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
So how many wounds on this?
14? 14.
14.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Trygon. 14 wounds!
Okay. 14 wounds. So I will oath a moment that Norn first, and then I will oath a moment the Trygon second.
Cool.
Okay, so
Second and first is.
this Norn.
Oh,
Because
oh boy.
we said that we want to kill Norns, right?
Thank you for watching, everybody, especially Cass and Bells. We really appreciate it.
All right.
I think for the finals, what we're going to have to do is 3D print with edible filament Tycho's next opponent and force him to eat them as if he, because at this point, it's feeling like he's somewhat unstoppable. Maybe we can overstuff him and have, like, slow him down, get him all lethargic with having to actually eat his opponent's models.
Oh, no.
This is a thought.
There is no.
Well,
I don't have any.
You can have like a hot pot that I could put the models in to soften them.
Oh, geez, now we're thinking. This would be good.
Wash them down with a little broth.
Okay, so we begin the moon phase, and we're gonna just.
Hoof more Stern Guard?
No, come out
Now
to
come
play.
out to play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've angered the beast.
So there it goes there. Then I can launch a hunter killer into you
You could.
by going there.
Absolutely.
And then
Brandon, thank you so
Raptor
much for the
Fex
support.
would
Yes,
have a
you
hard
will.
time seeing.
fact,
Again,
one will be
because
releasing
these are
very
less
soon.
than 6 inches, or I can
Yeah,
go
yeah,
all the
yeah,
way
yeah,
up
yeah.
to the other side of that.
A new herd of Stern Guard.
Redundancies, right?
Absolutely.
Then, oops.
18 Eradicators. That should do the trick. Yep, 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 yep.
What should do the trick?
Oh, someone was saying that throw an army with 18 Eradicators in it just to see what happens. You're going to vaporize something. Something.
Go back. So I will not be able to kill Deathleaper yet. I'll just keep pulling him this way.
Come hither, Deathleaper. Well, okay.
There's a pocket right there, though. Then, come hither?
Come hither.
Is that what we're saying? We're hithering?
I don't know. I'm not. I just play Warhammer.
Then he'll just go there, join his Dreadnought friend. Then we've got our reserves. So, for reserves, I'm going to take just maximum death and destruction on this side.
Maximum death. Extra destruction. With Biologus in tow.
So we are all good, and all of them can see that Norn.
All the
Not
beautiful deliciousness.
Yeah, no problems there.
I would disagree.
I have no problems with it.
I think that is 7 problems.
Then, what I'm going to do with my Deep Strike is Deep Strike so I can get past the Lone Op. Here. Can I get past the Lone Op? 9, too close. Because what I really wanted to do was get at least one shot onto your Tyranofex so that I can make you -1 to hit. And that's points right there.
It's points right there. He has 2 wounds left, and he has another big score on the
So what I could also
assassination.
Venomous, thank you so much for the 5 Play on Tabletop memberships gifted. If you just were gifted a
12.
membership, link your YouTube account to your Discord and check out
12,
the best
if I'm
Discord
there.
community for 40K on the planet, because we're super biased. And then check out our cool backlog of neat stuff. We've got Into the Dark. We've got some cool Crusade stuff. A new episode dropping very shortly. We've got all sorts of fun stuff that you can check out. Make sure to go into that backlog and check the members-only stuff. And we hope you stick around, because it is a fantastic community to be a part of.
Yeah, Crusade action.
It's, you know what? That'll be fine. If I kill everything dead, we're fine.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. All right. And I am in muscle range.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
All right. So then we go into the shoosting.
The Shusting phase.
You ready? You ready for this?
I will have to be, won't I?
Yes.
Yes. There aren't options. It's just be happy.
I guess if you ever like, do you want to be shot? No.
No, it's, if I have a choice, Navens.
Okay. Suppressors
Suppress.
are going to go into the Deathleaper.
Deathleaper. Stealth.
Yes.
And toughness 6, I believe.
2.
2
AP1.
wounds. AP1. That will put me to my 4 up. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh, do I try and save Deathleaper? I don't know. Fallen back. If I save Deathleaper, that could be really annoying for you. I'm going to try and save him. 1 command point. Rerolls this one into a 2. All right, down goes Deathleaper. Good talk.
Okay. That is an assassination
That
point.
is.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done.
He's also now -1 to hit from the grave.
Quite.
And Eradicators are going to go into your Norn.
Uh-oh.
So here we go.
I should have saved my command point for this, but I didn't.
2 hits.
Is that,
Do I make them more?
Make it more. Make it more.
3 hits. I'm rolling these separately because these are heavy, multiple.
Oh, I was about to say, this does not feel like enough
No,
Melta.
no. Winning on 5s.
5s.
Or 4, sorry, because of the +1 from Oath of Moment.
Oath of Moment. And rerolling because they like to reroll stuff.
Because Monster Vehicle. So 2 so far from that. I'm going to resolve it all, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, I'll make saves later.
1, 1, 1, and a 2.
What? Oh, attack? That's not how to win at Warhammer, right there.
No.
What is the hive mind opinion of chaos?
So 2 lethals.
well seasoned. I don't know.
I think they provide indigestion. That's what the hive mind thinks.
Indigestion.
Indigestion.
This tastes terrible.
5 melted saves, please.
5 Melta saves. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Norn's in trouble, folks. Can I save all the Melta? Ah! I can only save one of the Melta. This is going to go very fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. 4 get through.
All right.
This is bad.
Oh boy.
I don't think I'm within Melta range, but this is
You're not in Melta range.
It's going to
no.
be bad.
And then you get your 5 ups.
I will get 5 ups after this, but if you roll solid on damage here, I might just be kaput.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's pretty good on damage.
Yep, that is 20.
With what? I can't count that high tack. I'll try. I'll start working on it.
Yeah, Tack, I got to take my shoes off to count that high. That's not fair.
Oh, we know you're missing a toe.
Several, actually, yeah.
All right. Does the Norn stand on its head and survive this cavalcade of nasty, ignoring on 5s? Okay. Ooh, that's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 5. Huh.
So out of 20, you saved 6, so 14. Look, he's dead.
I was already at
11.
11. Well, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. That's
He's
fine.
dead.
Yep. Whee! Do I go boom boom?
I don't know.
This could be really bad. Nope.
Oh, not on the first try.
Gotta pray to the Nick gods. But no, the Tyranids don't have a cult of Nick yet, but maybe they should. Do you see their cults? That's the cult of Nick.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I have to take this Norn off the table now.
You do.
Bye-bye. Oh.
He's done good work for you.
She laid her egg. She's very happy.
All right. Because, yes, that's a good kill, but I'm still out of position. Very much out of position. So, moving on. How many wounds on a Maleceptor?
14? 12. 13? Something. 14.
Could probably remove that Oath of Moment marker now.
Oh, yes.
Oath
Nope,
one.
has now switched over to the Trygon.
Yep. So,
Hacker, you're doing well with your oaths this time. Last time I played against Gullyman, you didn't get your oath string moving.
I did not know.
That was
that was a little sad.
curtains,
Yeah.
2 Norns down. That was the feel no pain, Michael. I failed saves against Melta. It's a bad thing.
So really, they only have the one target that they really want to ice. So we're going to go into the Trygon from that, and I will.
They can't shoot in combat. You're from your infantry.
Oh right, sorry.
What
no,
is this?
It was that was going to shoot.
Mr. Ballistus. Yeah. Or Brutalis.
Brutalis.
Mr. BB.
So, yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to hit Aura. You were farther away from the Maleceptor for that to come up.
So both hit with the Meltas?
Yep.
And then wounding on 5s to 4s. So they both miss.
Oh.
But that's okay. It's fun. That's why we have Twinling for.
Oh, that helps. Oh, there's a 6. And another 6. Look at that. The cars of boxiness.
AP4.
AP4. Cover?
Yeah, you have cover.
Okay.
6 up.
Okay. That's not 6s. Okay.
Because he does not have an invuln from
He
last
does
exercise.
not, no.
So then these are D6 plus 2 each.
That's a lot.
That is a total of 10, 14.
Attack.
Yeah?
I've only got 14 wounds.
I know.
But phooey. Okay. Do I go boom? Do I go boom? I don't go boom. Shoot. Could have tickled Gullyman there. Well, there's one saving grace here. That makes your charge really long.
To get to the Tyranofex?
Sort of, maybe.
Yeah, but now, this is what I was trying to do. Free them up so they can shoot the Trygon. Or the
Tack, you're
Tyranofex.
too good at this game.
Dave Raid, we're so proud that
I'm
you're
not
able
that
to
good at
make
this game.
such an amazing weight loss. Keep rocking it, brother. Thank you for the support. We appreciate it greatly.
Good
Unfortunately,
job.
I think I found your 50 pounds. You can take them back or sift them somewhere else. I would appreciate it.
All right, look at this beautiful thing. They're not engaged no more. Now, the Stern Guard can shoot.
Alright, that guy. Though there's still a lot of scary over here.
There's a lot of scary,
There's
but you
still
still
a lot
got
of scary.
Sternguard who haven't shot yet.
Well,
So,
they
yeah.
become much less effective when they don't have an oath target. Because they
That's a
don't
good
get the reroll hits and they don't get the reroll wounds.
That's a good point.
But unfortunately, Norn had to die and this had to die. The Maleceptors really good at chewing them up. However, the Maleceptor also gives them a 4-up feel no pain. Because all of his attacks are psychic.
Except it's the least.
Yeah, so... all right, then Sternguard Vets are going to go into the Tyranofex, because that's the only target that I can see. And I will supercharge the thing, obviously. So one of those is a sustained, goes back in.
Supercharge. Oh, the Librarian
Yeah.
supercharge. Okay. Shooting at the Tyranofex.
You are T lots, so nothing happened there.
Okay.
And then here comes the Heavy Bolter.
Daka, daka, daka.
So that goes back in.
Yay.
And then this is a strength of 5, you're still toughness 12. So this is 6s to 5s.
Why 5s?
Oh, sorry, it's just 6s. Never mind, nothing happened there.
Cool.
And then, does my Librarian do anything? He's gonna
That's good.
try. He's gonna try really hard. I'm so used to having Oath. So that is strength of 6.
Lots of hits.
No, those are,
Oh.
yeah, those are hits. So that is a sustained, right?
I have no idea.
And then wounding on 6s, I think. I thought I was rolling in the right sequencing, and then you asked a question. Now
I'm
I'm,
sorry.
now I'm like,
I hate
lost. So nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's too tough, Mr. Tyranofex.
Do the Sternguard have anti-monster? They do. Anti-monster 5. That's why it was 5s. And then you made me question it, and then
I think you did roll a 5 on the heavy bolter.
sure.
It was devastating then?
Nope. Yes, it would be devastating.
Okay. So then I just take 2 wounds. Down to 14 on Mr. Speed.
Thank you. I knew there was a reason why I'm supposed to be winning on 5s, and then you asked me. And
I
I'm
just didn't know. The Sternguard have so many rules that I
They do
just
have. They do
fell
have a
asleep
lot of,
and moved on.
They
yeah.
do have a lot of rules.
Blueberry goodness.
Hunter Killer. Maleceptor has a 4-up invuln,
He does.
but you haven't used your blank damage, so there's no point going to Tyranofex even if I could see you. So I think everything. Strength of 8. Out of line of sight shooting will go into your Zoanthropes,
Okay.
and then the Hunter Killer, because I don't think you're going to let me shoot that later, is going to go into your Maleceptor.
Smart.
Because that's the only thing I can see with it. Okay. So here we go with the Hunter. Here we go with the Hunter.
The Hunter.
That is a hit. I need a 3. Please give me a 3.
He does look a
Tycho
Tycho does
on
look like a
holiday. That's
Viking on
me.
holiday.
AP3.
Oh, AP3. 1 wound on the Maleceptor.
Yeah.
AP3 is 4-up invul save.
That's correct.
For the hive mind.
Then D6 plus 3 blast into your Zoanthropes. That's a 1.
A 1. +1 for blast.
Yes.
And plus some for being pluses.
Well, the 1.
Yep.
And then the 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, I hit you a whole once.
Once.
Do I wound ya?
Toughness
I do wound you.
5. That's a wound. Saving on a 4. That's a 1.
2 damage.
I think I have 3 apiece.
You do have 3 apiece.
All right. That will
So
need
you're
1
still
wound.
up. I need 2 to go through to kill 1 Zoanthrope.
Yeah.
And then the Sternguard. Where do they want to go? So I could start to whittle down the Zoanthropes.
Now, I have the monster's keyword on the character.
Yeah. So basically, because it's as long as the unit has the keyword,
Then you're still
then
doing
you're still
your
doing the
Depths.
yes.
Yeah, what it allowed, it's a really weird interaction
They
with
don't
that
have
unit.
that enhancement though. That enhancement's over here.
It's a really weird combination with that unit because it allowed you to shoot into combat but not get shot. It was a really weird thing. So they FAQ'd it effectively because they get the infantry keyword. They can still move through walls and such, but they also have the monster keyword. Yeah, it's a fun one.
I think it's they wrote too many rules, and now they're trying to scramble to cover their butts.
That one was a weird one. It was just a weird interaction, and it's funny. Some of those earlier codexes have a lot of older wordings that aren't quite as consistent with the more later ones.
I apologize. I owe you a supercharge. He's okay. And then I will supercharge over there as well.
Cool.
So, yeah. All right. Stern Guard veterans going into the Zoanthropes. Let's see if I can do a little bit of work here. Hitting on 3s. You are in range of my extra AP because of my. And these do not have sustained because, again, that comes from the enhancement.
Ooh.
Oh, oops. It's okay.
11? What's you're shooting the
My
Maleceptor?
my oopsies is that I forgot to.
Oh, and you're -1 for being close?
Right.
Is that, oh, yes, it's already
Yeah,
happened.
I should. No. I am within 12, so I should be -1 to hit.
Is it
right?
12? I'm just checking. I think it's 6.
Is it 6 or 12? Well, I'm
It
within
is 6.
both.
You're within 6, yeah.
So I need to
while
reroll
you're
that.
enemy with the 6, each model makes an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll. Yeah.
Okay. Or then before we get there, if you don't mind, can I do something else? I'm going to use Gilliman's free ability to assail from that librarian into your Zoanthropes.
Boo!
So you'll take 2 mortal wounds. That's it.
Alrighty, so that kills the one and tickles the other.
And now we're going to do this properly. I'm hitting on 4s with my Stern Guard veterans.
And you're shooting the Zoanthropes.
Yeah, I'm shooting the Zoanthropes. Yep. And I will be also. You force my heavy bolters to hit on 5s, just as a heads up as well. And I'm still supercharging. So that is a lot better. That's a lot more drops for you. It's easier to grab the ones that I hit with. Almost. Yeah. Gotta remember that aura.
Aura of Doom.
Then, oops. Ah, it's gone forever.
Battle shock from the whirlwind on the Zoanthropes is correct. I will roll that right now.
Yeah, because you're.
Oh, hey, I'm fine.
Because you're infantry. They don't look like infantry.
No, the distinct lack of feet.
So you are T5, right?
Zoanthrope is T5.
Yeah. So I've got 3 devastating wounds, and that's it.
Okay. Single or double?
We're not done yet.
Okay.
Here comes the heavy bolter. They typically start at 4, so now I'll be at 5s for the heavy bolter.
Right.
So there's 1 sustained in there. Everything else misses. This is string 5, so I'm winning on 4s. So that is one save at AP 2 because I'm in invuln. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, okay. So and then the librarian. I get 1 try at this. That is a miss.
Oh.
Does he give himself a headache? He does not. 3 devastating wounds. So
Okay.
we'll kill 1 more base.
Ow and tickled.
I got 1 sustained off of the heavy bolter, but because I'm in that aura, my 4s go to 5s for hitting. So not super accurate. All right. Does Gilliman want to get himself in trouble? You still have a blank damage on that Tyranofex.
I do.
So I don't think Gilliman can kill it, but he can try. Going into charges, we are going to charge the Gilliman because he can go through walls.
He's infantry?
No, he's Primarch. Have the go through walls rule.
Looks like a.
Because you
7
charged
or
me.
8?
Looks like 8. Yeah, so 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm over 8.
I that's what it looked like, but I'm not sure. Let's do it right.
Oh, I need 8. Okay,
Need
I
8
need
of
it.
this.
Yep, I need 8. Oh, with the other one? Sorry, I'm good. I just wasted my 6. All right, 8 in charge.
Huh?
I don't think your little guns have sustained on those guys, do they?
No, so Stern Guard are really tricky.
Yeah, they really are.
This unit has a Fusillade enhancement. The Fusillade enhancement, when you're in the Pyromancy discipline, gives you sustained hits because of the Fusillade enhancement on all of it. Over here, I don't have that enhancement, so it's only the heavy bolters that have sustained, which I did.
Got that, chat? Figured it's easier to have Tack explain it to me type it.
Professor Tack.
That is a 5. How much do I need that charge?
Thank
I do
you
need
all
it.
very much for
I'll
bringing it up.
spend my
though. It's
command
super
point.
helpful.
The command
And
point.
try again.
Conclave, make the charge!
That's a 9.
And a 9! In he comes! With the, what is it, Hand of Justice?
Dominion.
Dominion.
But
Sword of Fiery Justice?
So 8. I am 12 inches away. I'd have to curve over.
That might be impossible.
6 and 6. No, 6 and 6 gives me within 1. But I need to roll. I need to actually roll box.
Oh, wow. This is the first time I've ever seen this in Warhammer, folks. Normally, you never actually have to hit boxcars to make a charge.
because it's normally an 11, but
Right.
yes.
But this is the one time where it's an 11 that gets turned into a full 12 because you had to
So, all right, so
slalom around the stern
let's
guard.
see if a dreadnought can get
Actually,
into
you
them.
can go through your infantry.
Okay, so
You can't go through your vehicles.
though the-
Vehicles can't go through vehicles.
You can charge through infantry?
You can move through infantry, absolutely. yeah.
Even in the is it move or charge
I'm
phase?
100% certain you can. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
It's
will
11.
double check it to be sure, folks, but chat might fix us. But
I
I'm pretty
thought
sure
we
you
had a
can.
unique moment, but no. Oh!
That's a 10!
Oh! Ah!
And even through my infantry, I don't think I make it. Actually, hold on. I actually might.
Oh, oh, oh.
This is the easiest way to do it. Am I 11 inches away? So that's a 9. Oh, I moved my guys. And then
A 3?
a 3. Yep, that's within 1.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
9 plus 3 is 11.
Oh, baby. I saw that 6. I got excited.
12, yes. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Then I'm doing the math wrong.
plus
9. That is what I rolled. Yeah, no, never mind. Okay.
Right. Another 3
I'm like,
until the end.
well,
9
because
plus
it's
3 is
because 10 plus 1 for being engaged range would have been 12, but I'm 13 away. So yeah.
So you
Or
couldn't
I'm
actually
12,
make
no,
the
I
charge?
rolled in the beginning.
No, I'm
So
12.
much math.
I'm sorry, I'm 12 away because 9 plus 3 is 12. I rolled a 10. I needed a little 11. So I was
Cool.
off by 1. This is hard to do live, especially when you've got no sleep.
No sleep. I was here till 10:30 basing Death Guard.
Yeah, I left about 9:30 last night.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, let's go into fights. Gilliman is going to try to take down a Tyranofex. You do have 1 blank.
I do have a blank. You do have a Hand of Not Justice Dominion. Are you using the hand or the sword?
I have to go with the hand
Has to go with
because
the hand.
well, it's strength 14, so I'm winning on 3s.
That'll help, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm winning on 5s.
Yeah, yeah.
And this
Sword of-
does have lethal.
What is the sword called?
Movement says drink some passion fruit green tea.
Oh, that'll help. That'll help.
I'll do it when it's not on my turn.
Gilliman is definitely passion fruit powered.
All right, so here we go. Hand of Dominion from Gilliman going into your Tyranofex. This has lethal.
Lethal,
we'll see what
a
happens.
lethal hand.
A lethal hand.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Not a fist, a hand, folks.
I dropped 2.
Oh no. He's,
got-
he's a dodgy kind of
Yeah,
effects.
I got
Or,
1
Tyranofex.
lethal in there.
1 lethal. Okay.
And then winning on 3s. Oh boy.
Oh, Nelly. I see
only-
a
only
2.
two.
Only 3.
3. So would you like to blank?
I will. These are flat 4 or something?
Flat 4.
Ooh, I don't like that. Go blank one of those. I'm going
so
to make
2
2
saves?
saves minus.
Minus 4, so 6s.
Minus what?
4.
4. Man.
6s.
All right, looking for 6s. I rolled a 6 and a 1. So that's 4 damage, down to 10 remaining on Mr. Tyranofex. He thought he was so cool just for a sec.
He's more of a tactical genius. He's not. In the current state of the game, I haven't really used him much as an offensive threat. But now he's kind of just.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
He's taking care of the blank, and he's wounded the Tyranofex.
Mm-hmm.
The game is afoot. My Tyranofex gets to fight you back.
It does.
He's not sure if he wants to, but he's going to try. All right, 4 attacks. You're not infantry, so I don't get to sustain against you, right?
I am not infantry. Now.
Cool. Because that's 4 6s, which would have been 8 hits, but no, you're not infantry. And strength 8 to your toughness of something. What's your toughness?
Sorry? Oh, T9? Or, yeah, T9.
T9. Ooh, well, winning a 5. Nothing.
Sure.
No, 4 6s just evaporate into the ether. What's his OC?
Gilman is OC4.
Oh,
Did I take that away from you? Or are we tie?
Nope, I'm 5.
You're 5.
Mr. Tyranofex is 5.
So a Primarch is OC4 and a Tyranix is OC5.
You know what? He's got a big bottom.
Okay.
He's got a big.
He's got a great big bottom.
He's got a great big everything. Seen the size of his cannon.
All right.
All right. All right. That is still
a
a
turn.
whole bunch of Space Marines.
There's a decent amount of Space Marines on the table.
Yeah,
Well, you have
there's a lot.
all your Space Marine killers are trained on
Bunched up
right there.
some Space Marines.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a turn. That's the end of that battle round. Tack, I've got you sitting at a total of. Let me make sure I got this right.
I
Is
killed,
it 10. Bring it down. 8 assassinate and 4 primary.
Correct.
So 22. 22 to 25 at the end of round 2.
I do get 4 points.
Yes.
Or
3 points.
3 points.
Tax turn.
So that's going to go to 28.
Yep.
3 points. Sorry.
So the end of round 2, 28 to 22. It's a 6-point game. That is super duper close. I don't think anybody thought 2 Norns would be dead by now.
You do realize that he's going to score 15 points right now.
I know he's going to score 15 points, but you're just foreshadowing. Come on, man. Let me have my moment. Let me get to. Well, Tycho draws his secondaries, and while they get set up to go into the next turn here, this is my opportunity to remind everybody that Frontline Gaming is the sponsor of this series. The mat, the table, the terrain, all the jazz. It's all from Frontline Gaming. Go to frontlinegaming.org and check out their event circuit. Coming up on May 24th, 25th is the Bay Area Open. This is a fantastic event. I've been there myself. This is just south of San Francisco in Burlingame, California. You've got June 13th, 15th, Champions Cup. That's in Atlantic City, New Jersey. August 9th, 10th, Lone Star Open. That is, I believe, their military appreciation, armed forces appreciation event. That one's in Allen, Texas. And then the granddaddy of the events, October 2nd to 5th, Las Vegas Open, Las Vegas, Nevada. I believe we're going to be having a King of the Coliseum event at LVO this year. So that would be a lot of fun. Who knows? Maybe we're going to be there. But we want to thank Frontline Gaming for all of their support for this entire series. We've got a few more weeks to go here. TAC, I believe, has got one more game to play in the round robin. And then we're going to be heading into finals pretty quick. The question is going to be, is Tycho going to hit into that undefeated, or is TAC going to take him down today? Nobody thought he was going to kill 3 Norns. He's already killed 2. And Gulliman is in the middle of the table. This is going to be a really interesting game. I actually think, board position-wise, Tycho has got some super-duper killer monsters still, but TAC has assets, and if he can just get onto some primary points, he's going to be able to score. Right now, he's killing real good, but I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be able to actually get in and score any primary. It's possible that Tycho runs out of assets by the end of it, and TAC can score a bunch of big primaries on 4-5. But as we head into turn 3, I think Tycho's drawn his secondaries already. I'm going to throw you guys back to the table. But this is tight. This is a 28-22 at the end of 2. But Tycho is going to score a big, I believe, 15-point primary here. Is that correct, Tycho?
I believe so. I'm standing on 4 objectives, and I got 2 terraforms. I think that's 4 times 4 is 16, 20 technically, but I can only score a max of 15.
Yeah. You drew Mark for Death on your secondary?
I did, yes. Marked and
you drew Mark for Death, so I've marked the Eradicators, because there's a lot of bodies you have to go through.
Quite.
At T6, and I've marked the Brutalis Dreadnought, because it's a 2-up chassis,
Very nice.
and I've marked the Suppressors that you have a hard time seeing.
Very smart. Very, very smart.
You have no Battle Shocks to take.
I do not have any battle shocks to take. I do not.
And away we go.
Away we go.
Who's the oath targets? The oath targets are dead.
The oath targets are no more.
What was the second objective, Tycho?
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Perfect.
And I know where I'm sabotaging too. Anyway.
Oh, I forgot to shoot this stupid Spore Mine.
Oh.
I
You got a
would've shot
tech
it.
marine?
It was overhead shots. But you get to place them back somewhere.
I'll place him back at some point. Okay. Spore Mine was shot by the tech marine. Very fancy cartwheel into heavy bolter.
And I will have a command point, which I will probably use to overwatch with Eradicators if any monsters move in my near vicinity.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. I'm looking around. I do not have a ton of decent options for taking out the marked for death targets.
Oh, Zoanthropes.
There's the Zoanthropes could work on the Eradicators. The Zoanthropes could also work on the Dreadnought. That might be the fun, profitable way to go.
I think you're underestimating your firepower.
Maybe. I don't know. Possible.
Right.
Possible. Plus, I might be able to go for a really mean, sneaky move and dive in and take out that it's the Dreadnought, right?
Yes.
Dreadnought, not the Tech Marine, the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. How to kill all the things. I don't know if I can kill all the things. I can kill some of the things. Gullyman perturbs me.
Okay. All right, Tycho, what are you going to do?
What am I? I'm gonna pass out some of the Neurolids, which go to him. I think I'm just within range.
Of the model, yeah.
So it's outside of him, so he can't. So cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Come on forward.
Cool. As soon as he twitches, he's going to get overwatched.
I might choose your Zoanthropes. They both got 4-ups, but he's a lot of wounds, and Melter Shot kills them at range.
That's true.
And
Right
they
now,
have
like,
the unit has the monster keyword, so I reroll all hits, all wounds, and all damage.
Sounds deeply unfortunate. So let's get out there. Do some shenanigans.
Sounds good.
Think
A lot of considerations going on over there, gentlemen.
He's got a thing
lot
about
of
this.
this is the tough turn because I'm running out of assets really fast.
Yeah, the question is going to be, can you hit him hard enough now that he can't get back from it?
Yep,
Except
100%.
attack weather this,
that
there's
is
a
it.
real opportunity for him to get back in this game and actually flip it on the last 3 turns here.
I agree completely. So I'm going to try and be a little bit cagey here. Keep my Zoanthropes out of sight of the Eradicators.
And then all trained on the...
Mr. Brute.
Okay, sounds good.
You can move 6 as opposed to the 5. I think I'm kept out of sight of the Eradicators.
So they're not shooting the Eradicators.
They're not shooting the Eradicators.
Okay.
But I am hoping
You only
for
need to kill
joy
one
on
of
the
your
ballistas.
markers. Yeah.
On the Brutalis.
Yep, sounds good.
That's what I'm hoping for. Carnifex. Try for some Carnifex things. Yeah, he's going to go there.
Try to charge Gillen.
He's going to try and charge Gilliman and scream at them at the same time.
Okay.
They're just going to sit tight, I think.
That is true, Lazy. I do need a lot of primary to be able to score this. It's been difficult to challenge any of those primaries so far with just the big monster mash that I have to deal with.
Quite. Speaking of which,
I'm just not get shot and hold that objective.
hold that objective and start an action.
Your sabotage? Yep.
We're going to sabotage this big here building.
Makes sense.
Lay more eggs in it. Yes, more eggs.
Which building is being sabotaged?
This one.
Going up front with the Norn?
Yes, with the Norn.
Gotcha.
He is touching it, so we're good.
Touch. I'll make it obvious. Make it obvious. And oops, a doodle. Okay, so
It is a game of inches after all, ladies and gentlemen. It makes it very, very interesting here. Tycho's going to be very mindful of attack. If this push doesn't work, he needs to be careful and hold off.
No movement. I did not choose to do the Maleceptor for Overwatch because I wanted to scare the Zoanthropes into not going into my Eradicators. So I get to save my command point.
Yeah, Gulliman's OC is, I believe, 4,
There's only
and that
OC
monster's
4?
a 5.
Yeah.
Okie dokie doodle. Let us start to shoot the things. Yeah, let's start to shoot the things. So, we're going to start with the important stuff.
Okay.
So I've got 4 Zoanthropes left. They're going to draw down on your big bad Brutalis.
Okay. Sounds good.
But I think the Neurotyrant is going to have to
Go to Stern Guard.
go
Sounds
to
good.
Stern Guard instead. Okay. That's what's happening.
So I will do my one and only command point on Oath of Armor Contempt.
Armor of Contempt on your Brutalis Dreadnought. Firing big mean mind lasers at your Brutalis. Hitting on 2s. That is 4 hits. 2s who count.
Then on 3s.
Looking for 3s. Ooh, it's only 2.
Okay.
I want him dead. I'm going to use my one and only command point, reroll one of those 2s. That's a 6. That's going to be 3 saves, minus 3.
Yep. Minus 2 because of Armor Contempt. 1 goes through.
Oof. Oh no! 2 whole damage. Oh, that's bad.
He's got 10 wounds remaining.
Oh, that was not great. Not
And
great,
then
folks.
into the Stern Guard.
Stern Guard. Here comes the Psychic Scream. Ah, it's 6 hits.
Okay.
3s, I believe.
Okay.
It's 5.
5. Okay.
Minus 1, I think.
Invuln.
Okay.
If you got a minus, it's got an invuln. Not a single invuln was made. These are 2 damage each.
Yeah.
2 damage each, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 5. First one, he's alive. Second one,
Oh, they have a field no pain.
yep, it's a psychic attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. They've got a feel no pain against psychic attacks.
Oh, because of the wizard.
Yes. So you've killed 1. Kill 2. Kill 3, because I can't roll 4s.
Oh no.
And 1's alive with 1. So you kill 4. Or, yeah. So that, dead, dead, and dead. There you go.
Okie dokie doo. Malanthrope.
It's also a psychic attack.
He's gonna blast at your Dreadnought.
Brutalis. Yep. So he'll be hitting on 2s and wounding on 5s.
Why hitting on 2s?
Is he hit on 2s normally? Or is he
It's on
3s?
3s.
Okay. Well, he's strength 8 or something?
He is strength 10, minus 2, flat 3.
Okay, so wounding on 4s then.
Psychic Overload. All right, D6 plus 3 shots. If I get a big roll here, that'll be good. That's a 3, 6. Okay. Let's start. 6, looking to hit on 3s.
Okay.
There's 2 misses, 4 hits.
And then on 4s.
They're looking for 4s. That's 3 wounds, minus 2. You're not Armor of Contempt anymore.
No. So it'd be 2 or 3.
2.
Okay. So 4 pluses. I block 1. That's 6 damage. He's down to 4 wounds remaining.
4 wounds remain.
That's killable.
It's killable. It's possible. It's possible.
All right.
Alrighty, in here, I'm going to scream. I don't know if it's psychic. I'm going to check. Do you think Carnifex
Is this psychic screen?
is a psychic? I don't think he is.
I think.
I think it's just a big bio barf. Range weapon. It's assault and blast.
Okay.
Alrighty, shooting at your Stern Guard veterans in the middle with Siphus.
The Librarian, yes.
Is that his name? Cyphus? Okay. Here we go, Carnifex. Blah! All right, that is a grand total of 6-7, I believe, because you're blastable. Hitting on 4s.
You got a sustain in there?
1 sustain.
Okay.
Looking for strength 8 2s.
2s, yep.
That's 2 wounds, -2.
I make them both. Again, 4 up
Invulnerable save is nice. He's very nice.
That's why Librarians with Sternguard vets.
Exactly. All right.
Was that against the Screamer Killer?
Screamer Killer into the Sternguard vets.
It's not a psychic weapon.
Yeah.
4 up invuln.
But invul anyway, because
you
you're
didn't have to get
because you're just a librarian.
Yes.
Oh, I wish.
can't see.
That'd be so
You-
nice to
you
get that.
can't.
Okay.
So just the funky special weapons out of the Tyranid Warriors firing at your Sternguard veterans up here.
They're 24-inch range.
I'm double checking because I always forget about my Tyranid Warriors because they tend
They
to
are
do
they are
not
fairly
much.
mid-range from what I remember.
It is 36 on the Strangler and 36 on the Venom Cannon.
There you go.
That should be just fine.
Okay.
Here comes the Venom Cannon. 1 + 1 because blast.
Okay, so 2 hits or 2 tries.
2 tries, looking for 4s. That's 1 hit. Strength of 9, look for 2s. That's a wound, -2.
Oh, that's 1, so it goes through. Not a psychic weapon.
2
I assume.
damage. Yep.
Okay.
And here is the Barb Strangler.
Okay.
4, 5, 6 shots. Hitting on 4s is 1 whole hit.
I mean, that could kill 1 Sternguard.
Oh, there's a wounded one? This is only 1 hit.
Oh, it's only 1 damage.
It is a wound. It's strength 6. -1.
Okay. -1. Oh,
You get cover and stuff. You're fine.
okay.
You're fine.
Who did the Screamer Killer target?
It's Sternguard.
Sternguard.
I think they have to take a battle shock test after Screamer Killer hits him, right?
Oh, right.
That's a 2, so not a good start. Nope, they're battle shock.
Battle shooketh.
But that goes away at the end of the turn anyway.
It does.
So.
Yeah, I think it's only beneficial for certain stratagems, etc.
Yep.
I always forget that.
Okay.
The Tyranofex can fire out of combat.
Yes.
I will do so.
Okay.
Sternguard. Oh, Sternguard, feel my wrath.
All right.
Because I don't know if I can see much else of note other than Gilliman right in front of him. So, the spine banks will fire at your Sternguard. Big pew cannon
Into Gilman.
into Gilliman.
Right.
Hilariously heavy. Cancel out the -1 for being in head-to-head combat.
Yep.
Weird. But okay. So let's do that first. Here comes a rupture cannon into Gilliman's face, hitting on 3s. Nope.
Okay.
Gilliman is too dodgy. Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Is this is a Tyranofex in the mid table?
Tyranofex mid-table, splitting his fire. Big rupture effects or rupture cannon into Gilliman failed to hit, and now the spine banks are going into the poor Sternguard that are getting whittled down.
Spine banks.
Stinger
Stinger
salvos.
salvos. I can never remember. There's so many guns. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stinging the Sternguard veterans.
Sounds good.
Hitting on 3s, 4s because of me being in combat.
Correct. But you got a sustain.
Got 2 sustained.
Okay.
And looking for, with strength of 5, 3s. That's going to be a grand total of 6, no minus.
6, no minus. So 6, 3 ups. Ooh, I think you got one. Because it's not a psychic weapon, so you kill 1 more.
I stung him.
Yeah.
I stung him good.
Okay.
Okay. The Biovore. What does the Biovore want to do?
That I don't know.
Biovore doesn't like those Sternguard veterans.
Sounds good.
So I think I'm actually going to shoot the Biovore.
Okay.
He's heavy, so he'll hit on 4s. If I recall correctly, Biovore, I never actually shoot him.
He'll be hitting on 4s.
Maybe I really want to make an advance. You're going to be trying to make advances. Maybe. Yes, for sure. But going in here is going to make it so that we can only go there-ish. You know what? He's not going to shoot. He's going to poop a mine.
Okay.
Mine pooping.
Get in the way of me trying to get onto the objective.
Yeah, just be annoying.
Sure.
That's
Okay.
what he's good at.
Okay.
Charlie the mine.
He just has to drop outside of 9. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he's essentially a deep striker.
Yeah, we're good.
The best 55 some points in the Codex, bar none.
Not 55, JT.
How many?
50.
Oh my lord, it's even better. Oh, so good. The Biovore might be the most fantastically useful
Charges.
unit in the entire book.
Charging time, charging time. I've spent my command point foolishly. So,
Does Scream Killer have to get around that gun? Because you're stuck there. You can't move your gun out of the way.
I can't move my gun out of the way? Okay. Well, then I'll be able to sneak around.
Well, you have to land there physically, because you can't go on top of another model.
I know. But I can do like that. So I have to pivot, but it'll be
as long as you can get around the gun, yes.
it'll be like a 3-inch charge.
Okay.
There's a 9.
Okay.
Hi. Charging of the Malanthrope at Maleceptor, pardon me, at your Brutalis Dreadnought.
Okay.
Maleceptor! That's a 6. I believe that'll make it.
That'll make it, for sure. Yep.
Can I get the objective?
6.
Not quite.
He wouldn't actually be able to pivot tag, he would go to 4.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
I did roll a 6. I don't know.
No, but that's why I say if I pivot you, then you have to roll 4. Yeah.
So, no.
No.
Cool.
Kill it, pile on, giddy up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You've only got 4 wounds left, right?
Just got to make it through those 4 wounds. Well, you can't interrupt, so we're going to start there.
I think technically, and I'm going to share this with chat and the rest of the universe, the reason that I keep calling a Maleceptor a Malanthrope is because Tycho and I are stuck in a day when Malanthropes existed.
Yeah.
And we think M word, oh, it's a Maleceptor. That's just what it is. Or a Malanthrope. We know what it is. I still call it a Malanthrope. I never get it right.
Okay.
It's entirely the fault of old man
Where are you
Brad.
going?
I am fighting the Brutalis Dreadnought with my Maleceptor.
Okay.
I am going with my massive scything talons, because you're toughness 10, aren't you?
I am.
So that's going to get me to strength 10, which I need.
Yep.
I've only got 3 attacks.
You can still do it.
This is a sketchy
You can still do it.
thing to
You only
do.
need 1 through.
I need to get 1 through because it's d6 plus 1. Then I need to roll a 3.
Here we go.
Okay, can I do it? Can I do it? I can hit once.
Okay. I mean, that's all you need, because you just need that 4 again.
Now I need a 4. That's a 5.
Okay.
Minus 2.
So I need a 4 here. Please. Oh, that's a 2.
It's a 2. Oh, now I need a 3 to actually kill you.
Yep. You can do it.
It's a 5.
You and your ability to roll hot. Yep. I can't do anything about
The
it.
question becomes, though, does he have to tag the Stern Guard now, or does he go to the objective? Which is closer?
Well,
I'm closer to the objective.
But if you can reach the Stern Guard,
If
you
you-
have to go
you
there.
have to go
Can
towards-
you do both?
I can
No.
do both.
the center of the objective is there. That's the 3.
Yeah, I can base the stern guard and touch the objective in 1 move.
Well, you have to base the objective. So, sure. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's a fun one.
And then Screamer Killer to kill him.
Screamer Killer! He's screamy. He's killy. He does it all with his fingers? What are those? I don't know.
Claws. They're claws.
claws?
Yeah. They're not fingers. They're claws.
Fingers. His crab legs. All right. Hitting you on 3s.
I'm not infantry.
I know. It would have been nice if you were, because then I would have gotten 4 extra hits.
T9. So you're winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s. That is a grand total of 3 wounds at minus 2.
Okay. 3. I make 2 of my invulns.
3 damage.
He's down to 6. Or he's down to, sorry, he's down to 7. Okay. You've already blanked the damage. So I will go into the Carnifex, and again, I will use his Hand of Dominion. So Gilliman is now going to fight into the Tyranofex.
Tyranofex, not the Carnifex.
Well, because you've already fought with the
I
Carnifex.
agree. I'm just. You said Carnifex. I'm clarifying. It's the Tyranofex. Mr. Q.
There are 2 lethals.
Ooh.
And I dropped 1 this time.
Ooh.
So wounding on 3s.
He swings a lot with that fist.
7 times.
7 times.
So you have 4 saves at AP4, which are 6 ups.
6
Gilliman
to
is
save
super
him.
punchy.
I need to make at least 2 of these for him to survive. I only make the 1. Down he goes. Do I go pop? Pop. Nope.
And while you're doing that, he will go over there. He'll touch that way. The last guy will be out.
Viscera all over, but this does get you that metal objective.
It does. That's why I hit him first.
Makes the sense, doesn't it, folks?
1, 2, 3, 5. Yep. All right, Sternguard veterans going into your Maleceptor.
-1 to hit.
Yep. So
Are you below? Not below half strength.
I'm not below house. No. Hey, look! I wounded you twice.
Yay! Minus.
Nothing. Okay. Those are just the kicks. I will do
He
the.
only saves on 3s.
The Librarian hits you once. The Librarian does wound you. And that one will be at AP1. So 3
Strength
no
6?
AP. 3 no AP. 3 no AP.
Saves 2, make fail 1. Take
Okay.
1 damage.
And then
down
1
to
at AP1.
1 at AP1. Takes it.
Oh, okay. 3. The Librarian's Force Sword is D3. Oh, it was AP2. D3. No, sorry, that's not. Yeah, it is D3. AP1.
So 10 wounds remain.
Cool. But you've essentially shut down the shooting.
A lot of it, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, you're doing really well. Okay. What do you score? Do you score anything?
I did get my mark for death for 5 points. I have an ongoing sabotage. It will score at the end of your turn, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then we go into my turn.
Tack, you scores well. You've got 4 points on Bring It Down for killing the Tyranofex in the middle of the board.
I do.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's going to put you to 14 on Bring It Down, 8 on Assassinate, 22, 26 to Tycho's 48. And I have you both out of command points.
Yep, but I will gain 1.
You will both be going up 1. This is really an interesting game. That fight in the middle has meant that Tack has now taken a second objective, which he
I think
needs
it's
to get
actually
on those primaries to start
objective.
scoring points. If he does not do that, Tycho's just going to be able to choke him out here. Tycho's deep push has really put him on the back foot. Losing the Brutalis kind of sucks. However, there's still a lot of fight left in these Ultramarines. So this could be, despite the fact that Tycho is lauding the blueberry smoothie, the blueberry bubble tea over Tack, I think that Tyranids might have an edge here. But dice tell stories, and it's really going to come down to how Tack can get to keep scoring. Oath of Moment's going to be clutch. Who he's going to choose to be his targets, and order of operations is going to be key. That big blob of Neurotyrant is spooky as heck. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see what Tack decides. Here we go.
All right, so off the Codex, I will get the free 1 command point, as well as, or use of 1 command point, as well as the double oath. I have oath the Maleceptor first, and then I will oath that one second. The Zoanthropes second.
Zombies.
Then,
I think you're right, folks. This is a decent time to shadow, Scott.
oh. Do you want to do that?
Because it happens right now.
Yeah.
Sure, let's shadow.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah, shadow.
Okay.
Or does Tack score his 8? Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. So Battle Shock is failed here. Suppressors, it's failed, which I'm really good at failing Battle Shocks. So this is a good call. Battle Shock on the Stern Guard. They are okay.
It's -1 just here.
Yep. That was an 8.
Yep.
The Tyranid is okay. Well, I mean, the big one's Gilliman, whether or not I score that.
Gulliman!
He's okay.
Ah, he's good.
The Sternguard Veterans are okay. And then the Eradicators are okay. And then the Whirlwind is failed. I didn't need it on the Whirlwind anyway. So, all right.
Fine, don't even mark that one. That's A-okay.
All right. Then
What's
what does
the
that give you for
OC
primary?
on your,
my Tyranid's only one. I only scored the one in the middle.
Oh, that's it. Interesting.
Yep, because the Maleceptor's on it. All right, so then we go into movement. So 5 gets me there.
Here come the Eradicators.
Here comes the Eradicators. And you've got a tail that's sticking right out.
Oh, I do. He curled it up a little bit, but not enough.
Not off. And then there we go. Unfortunately, I really wanted shots on the Zoanthropes. I can only probably get the one. Yeah, I can only shoot one of them at the Zoanthropes. The rest have to go to the Maleceptor. Then I need to out OC you here, but both these are battle shocked, so that's no good. And they can fall back, but they're kind of stuck. So we'll go like so.
Techmarine goes full Super Saiyan now, doesn't he?
He just watched yep, he watched something die beside him, and he's
Not something a tank. He cares not for his brothers, only his tanks.
only his tanks.
Yeah. Save the metal, forget the meat. Yeah.
Is there a... Cool. So then I just tow into that with one side of my base outside, and then now I can see the Zoanthropes. All right, then suppressors. What would be good to make -1 to hit? I don't know if that's a lost cause at this point because I just don't have enough pressure to go over there. So I need this thing dead for Oath of Moment first. So we will just also skirt this way. I put no OC on that objective because they're battle shocked.
You are going to put a lot of firepower on
I
that
am.
objective.
And then if they survive, I would like to start to own objectives. So I'm going to just make an advance move up yonder. So they're going 10 out into the open. Like so. And yes, I need to get an, I'm going to be -1 to hit that stupid thing, but you're already -1 to hit because you're in engagement. So it did not matter. And then Gilliman will stay put because I think I can survive the Screamer Killer and then just try to punch you back.
Makes sense?
Because if I fall out right now, then yeah. So I'm now within 12. So first things first, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use Gilliman's free ability to huck a sail into your...
Can you do it to something that's engaged?
Oh wait, maybe not.
Daniel Hyatt, thank you so much for the gifted tabletop player.
He's a
wow,
valid
brain
target
speak
because
good
he's a
me.
monster, but you're right. Let's see if I can... I know I can't do it outside of engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a different kind of attack.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just a question. I know you couldn't grenade, for instance, but you might be able to assail. I have no idea.
But thank you for the gifted memberships. Make sure to link your
Just as
YouTube
visible
email
to the
account
sector.
to your Discord account and follow along with our fantastic Discord, the best in the 40K universe. Plus all the backlog of cool stuff.
You
Into
rock,
the dark.
Daniel. Thank you so much.
What else have we got? Into the Dark?
1.
All sorts of jazz.
Down to 9 on the Maleceptor.
Then I'll shoot the Stern Guard.
Oh,
He is in Synapse, so it would be a feel no pain if you want it.
I couldn't actually do it to the assail because I think I can only do it when I'm targeted by a shot.
No, I think that one is once mortal wound has been allocated to him. I think.
Yeah, it's going to depend on the wording on that
It
one.
comes depends on the wording. While you do that, I'm going to shoot the Stern Guard at him, and then just remember that you've got 1 feel no pain potentially.
Right.
Actually, no, I don't want to give you more information here.
Well,
Actually, no.
give me a second.
Just do it because I've got a whole bunch of Stern Guards coming at you.
So I got 1 extra to make. Okay.
This is rapid regeneration.
Rapid regeneration.
So it's your shooting phase or fight phase after an enemy unit has selected its targets.
So I wouldn't get to do it
I
against
don't
the
think he
assailant
gets
'cause
to do it on the
doesn't select
assailant.
me as a target.
No, because you're not technically being targeted.
What is he doing to me?
I don't know. It's like grenades. It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's at 9 wounds before the
string guard.
string guard is shooting, who are -1 because I'm engaged.
Yep,
and
which I've already
Tyranids.
done.
You're actually at -1 to wound as well, because you're below half strength.
I've got. I'm fishing for 5s because I've got anti-monster 5 and they don't
So
interact.
that won't matter.
So 8 mortal wounds so far.
Oh, good lord.
And then, do I get any? Nope. Rerolling. 2 hits from the string guard or the stern guard bolt rifle. 1 devastating wound so far. So a total of 6, 7 so far. And then here comes the librarian. Only 1. Try again. Is it a hit? It is not a hit, but it's going to be a hit. Nope. So 7 mortal wounds.
Only 7? Okay. 7 mortal wounds. Onto the Maleceptor. He's got a 5-up ignore for his rapid regeneration. Ooh, that's a pretty good ignore.
Oh, man.
I'm only taking 3 big wounds.
You-
Also,
Oh.
this ignore lasts till the end of the phase.
Every single time, Tycho. Every single time.
3 down to 6 wounds remaining. Maleceptor.
This is suppressors.
Maleceptor. Nephilim.
That's pretty good. 4 at AP1.
4 AP1 on my Maleceptor. Saving on a 4. I make 2, fail 2.
So 8 damage.
8 damage. Golly gee.
Oh no, so sorry, 4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've,
Oh, this is the suppressors.
Yep.
Okay. I ignore none of them. 4 damage. Get through. Down to 2 remaining. Don't worry. You've got Meltus to finish the job.
no, this actually blocks me. Then we are going to go with the Tech Marine. Here we go with the Tech Marine. Forge Bolter. 1 miss. And the Forge Bolter, even though it's almost like a Heavy Bolter, then 2 wounds, AP1.
Make 1, fail 1.
Okay, 2 damage.
I ignore neither.
And he goes down.
Down he goes. Do I thrash? Huh, nope. Oh, come on, big. Oh, it's a 1.
Okay.
Ew, viscera. All right, first oath target down.
Yep.
He's just
So
getting the
we
train
know that
moving.
only 1 can see them, and then the others would have to go into the.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
No problem.
No problem at all. Nasty. Nasty. His claws are waving around there. Facing the gully man.
But the reason why it was so important that that happened is because I needed the Oath of Moment to transfer to them. So now these Stern Guard are super scary.
Oh no. It's all going pear-shaped, folks.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The back 2 are my Heavy Bolters. Okay. And then I will supercharge with the Librarian, and I owe you 1 there. He passes. Keep forgetting the hazardous.
Let's go. Thank you so much for the support. We greatly appreciate it. Our enthusiasm, if we could bottle it, we would actually make at least $1.75.
$1.75.
But it is,
Yeah.
we appreciate it. We love what we do, and we're glad you guys are along for the ride. Thank you so much for all your support.
The play on energy drink. It's not green apple, trust me.
So, Devastating happens on 6s.
Oh.
You're a T5, so I'd be winning on 5s down to 4s because of Oath of Moment.
Okay.
Decent amount of 6s. So that is 1. That's 2 Devastating wounds so far.
Okay.
And then this is going to be AP2 because I'm in Pyromancy, I believe.
don't care.
Oh, right, yeah, you just go invuln.
Just have an in goal. Thank you, let's go. That's so appreciated. We love having
1,
members.
2, 3, 4.
Come
5,
visit
6,
me in
7.
Tycho's Chaos Corner if you've made it onto the Discord.
So 7.
We have some fun in there.
7 saves at Invuln first.
7 saves at Invuln. Oh, that's only 6 dice. 7 saves. I make a bunch of them, only fail 2.
Okay. So you have a wounded guy in there.
I think I do.
Yep.
Down he goes.
Down he goes. Then here comes the heavy bolter. No sustains. Get to reroll those. 1 sustained, so they'll hit because I'm hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s to 3s. 6s are devastating. No devastating. These are going to be, I think I'm outside of 12 with him.
The close stern guard, I think they might be within 12.
No, the back ones aren't.
Oh.
Oh no, he's
Some of
there,
them
so
are.
he is, and that. Oh, they're all. Never mind. Yep, he's all. So these are going to be AP2, but no devastating so far. Again, the AP doesn't matter.
AP don't matter.
Winning on 3s, I'm just going to pick them up. This might bite me in the butt, but
Oh, I see some high rolls.
the 3s do wound because of the moment. So 4 saves and then 2 devastating
Their
wounds.
toughness 5.
Yep. So 5s because it was heavy bolter, 5s,
Oh, heavy
and then
one. Okay, sorry.
and then because of the moment they go back to 3s.
Okay.
So 4 saves.
4 saves. I make 2 of them.
Okay. So that kills 1, right?
Okay.
Because they're 2 damage each.
Yep.
And then there's a total of 4 devastating wounds. Actually, hold on, sorry. Before we get to the devastating wounds, here comes the Librarian.
Okay.
Only 2 tries. 1 hit. 2 hits. Strength 6, so they would both wound. I'm wounding strength 6, wounding on 3s or 2s. I'm going to just try for the devs. So 2 wounds, just 2 invulns.
Nope.
Neither? Okay, hold on. These are D3 each.
Okay.
So the first one only does 1, and second one only does. So you've got 1 wound left on him.
Woohoo.
Then that mortal wound kills that one,
Okay.
and then then you lose the other guy,
Okay. But
right? Because one dev.
they're all single devs?
Yeah.
Okay. No more Oath of Momentary. Oh, actually, you still Oath of Moment.
Yeah,
right?
because it transfers over to the Zoanthrope.
Just the character left on the Neurothrope. Is that what he is?
Yep. And then
Neurotyrant.
unfortunately, I can't see
Tyrant.
him
Oh wow.
with the. I cannot see him with the Eradicator, so all the Eradicators. are
Hazardous
gonna-
check before you go forward, sir.
Right. Sorry. Thank you. I'm okay. I rolled a 2.
Saint Mafia. Almost read. 2
Only-
boxes of Hormagaunts. Yes! The carpet.
1, 2.
And games number 1. Throw dice. I'm so glad that we can be a point of fun in your world games. We do try and bring the fun.
Okay. So I've still got the Whirlwind, who has Oath of Moment on the on your character,
Quite.
so that's okay. Not all of my Eradicators are in range, so I only get this many shots. Going into your Screamer Killer though, because
Screamer
I get
Killer, yep.
rerolls against him.
Quite.
So these are hitting on 3s because these are the regular Maleceptor.
But -1 because I'm shooting into combat.
Oh, correct. So rerolling. Oh, they all hit.
Nice.
Strength 9 to toughness 9.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
So winning on 4s.
Rerolling.
Rerolling. Oh wait, yeah. So that's all of them, all 3.
Oh no.
And then here's the other one. This was going to be hitting on 5s.
Do I get cover?
You will get cover, yeah, for sure.
I get a save.
All right, so nothing happened there. So 3 at AP 4.
6s. I got a 6.
Okay,
2 sneak through.
Two
Bear
six.
D6. You're out of melter range.
I am out of melter range. I'm going to reroll the 2. Get greedy. Only 7.
7 of his, I believe, 10.
And then the Whirlwind will go into the Neurotyrant. And then the Screamer Killer does not bracket.
3 wounds remaining. Screamer Killer. Is that an ability to bracket? I don't see anything
No,
about
no,
him being
he
wounded.
doesn't have a damage. Typically, when they only have
10 wounds, it doesn't. Yeah.
no, that's not true. But because I think Randall's bracket. Never mind.
Why would a rhino?
The whirlwind goes into. They don't go back. Okay. Whirlwind going into the Neurotyrant, I think.
Come on, your Bolter needs to be -1 to hit.
He's got 8 or 9 wounds. That thing. He's got a stupid amount of wounds for what he is.
He's a little dainty monster with a grand total of 9 wounds, toughness 8, and a 4-up invulnerable save. Yes, it's a 4-up armor save for no good reason.
So he's got a 4-up save.
I guess I get cover, but you get minuses, so it's, yeah, 4-up.
Yeah, it's a 4-up for sure. Just trying to think. You've got 3 wounds left on a Screamer Killer.
I do have 3 wounds left on a Screamer Killer. I don't know if you can fire a blast weapon into combat. Nope.
No, you can't. Yeah. So, all right, we're just gonna go into the Neurotyrant and just try to get lucky, or yeah, we'll just try to get lucky.
Come on, get
Woo,
lucky.
9.
Oh no! Oh, but this is my general attack. You wouldn't do that to the last character.
Oh,
He would.
yeah, I would totally do that to the last character. What part of this is a friendly, like?
All of it's friendly.
No, it's not.
That's very friendly. It could only be friendlier
T, what you said?
if we had pickles. Huh?
T, what?
T8.
So winning on 4s to 3s.
Okay.
That is only 3.
3 wounds, saving on 4s.
You are?
Hey, I save 1, take 2, 4 damage, I believe.
Yep.
Drops me to 5
5
wounds remaining.
That's very overwatchable.
Quite. Quite.
So the Tech Brain did not battle shock, so I've taken that back.
You have.
Screamer Killer probably kills them. Are you 1 inch from that wall?
I think I'm over 1 inch from that wall.
Because the wall's right on the edge, right?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I am within an inch of the wall.
Yep, you're within 1.
Okay.
So I just need to charge the wall with that unit. Right, JT, because these are meant to be right up against the footprint. Okay, got it. So to get to the 1 inch to the wall, I'm 8 inches away from that wall, so I need a 7.
No, because you
Oh,
have
wait,
to
no,
actually
right.
make the 8 to
Yeah.
the wall, so you need 8.
Yeah. Okay, so I need an 8 inch on dice there, and try to take a force weapon
Stick
and
it
take down
somewhere.
a Screamer Killer before he kills Gilliman,
Okay.
or before he tries to kill
To
Gilliman.
save Gulliman.
Is that the right
Can
call?
Cyphus do it? He points. He charges. He makes it. Go, Cyphus, go.
I don't know if this is a good play, but at least I have a 4-up invuln.
Time for poking of a Carnifex.
Time for poking over Carnifex. So this one, 12. Actually, I rolled a 12.
Off to go.
I can go to the other. I can go on the other side of it.
Hi.
So they can all fight through the wall, and then
Sure.
he can't.
Yeah.
And he can fight normally. Okay. Then, are there any other charges I want to make? No. Yep, that's definitely not the 12.
Oh,
All right, so then we'll go with the Stern Guard veterans into the Screamer Killer.
okay.
Here we go.
Oop, oop, get rid of those 6s. No more 6s. Oh, some more.
I need 6s to wound, because you're T9.
I am T9.
Yep, so 6s to wound. I got 1.
Yay! I think I save it.
You do save it. Okay, and then here comes the Force Weapon. Ooh, he's
Ooh,
angry.
He's angry. Uh-oh.
Strength 6, so I'm wounding on 5s.
Correct.
2 at EP1.
2 at AP1, saving on a 3. Can the Carnifex survive? I say make 1, fail 1. You need a 5 or a 6 to drop him here.
Yep.
So close. So can he do it? Can he do it, folks? Can he do it? Oh, it's a 2.
You know what?
One wound. He's gonna
I'm
reroll
gonna
it.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Because they were not battle shocked. Yeah, they were not.
Okay.
My battle shocks were back here.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
Don't know what's happening yet.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on.
So I'm actually going to use I'm going to use Gilman's ability
Okay.
first. Let's see what we drop you.
It's a 4.
You have 1 wound left.
1 wound left. All right.
Oh, Gilman is a monster. He should be able to shoot in combat. Oops.
So Moon and I are having a discussion right now off stream. The Neurothrope
Yep.
has the monster keyword.
Yep.
He gives the unit the monster keyword.
Yep.
That's a bring it down target.
Yeah.
So they would actually count for bring it down.
Yeah. I mean,
I know,
I'm going to
it's
max
silly.
that secondary.
I think you are no
go
matter
ahead.
what.
Okay, sure. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot to shoot Gilman, but that's on me.
It's bizarre. That is the weirdest. We're trying to find it otherwise. Maybe chat knows, so I'm going to open it up to chat. So if you can find it for us, I don't think you're going to have any issue maxing bring it down anyway with the number of monsters on the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's absolutely that is silliness. But keywords.
All sorts of goofy.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? That unit does gain a lot for having all the keywords. So
This is
maybe it
very
gives up some
true.
stuff for having all the keywords.
So it's a minor penalty at most, right?
Exactly.
Do you take down? Where do your Screamer Healer his want to go? Do you want to try to take down Gilliman, or do you want to take down the Sternguard Vets now?
Gilliman is such a low convert, but it's his only chance of surviving. So he will go for it. He's going to try and nibble on Gilliman.
Okay.
He cares not for these silly guys behind him.
Sounds good.
I don't know if this is the right move, but it's the move he's making. Here he goes. Nibbling on Gilliman. He misses, he misses, he misses. He hits, he hits. Oh, I really wish that you were infantry. Oh, looking for 3s, I believe.
T9.
T9, Trick 10, yes. Oh, he's upset with you. 5, 6, 7 wounds, -2.
7 4-ups. Let's see if I can survive. These do flat 3 damage
You
each.
do.
I fail enough. He goes down.
He goes down.
And then does he? And then there are no other fights.
There are no other fights.
So this is the roll. I have not been able to roll. I think through all of this edition, I've resurrected Gilman twice out of like.
And only in like practice or tournaments or something?
Yeah. So here we go.
I think it's time for a power hum. Let's get everybody doing a power hum.
What's a power hum?
Gonna stand back up now.
Oh, he gets back up.
Hey,
power hum
he
works.
gets back up.
And then stays on that objective.
Huzzah. That's
Yeah.
good for you.
Yep.
But he's not in combat.
He cannot. No, because it's at the end of the phase.
And how many wounds does he have?
He would come back with 6.
6.
Yeah. That's on me for forgetting to shoot him.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
So that would be scoring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got that. I've got the Neurotyrant down to on the ropes. So if he twitches, Sternguard Vets are going to unload on him.
I get 3 points for sabotage.
Your sabotage goes off, correct. So that's going to put Tycho to 51 points. And I think the way that we're looking and reading this, that it comes down to bring it down. People are saying that it doesn't count, but we both looked at the rules, and it's unit, and it's a unit with a keyword, and they count as having the keyword as per the keyword sharing.
Right.
And that's what the rule is looking at, unless there's something telling us otherwise.
Yeah,
Because
because
they had the keyword when you
model
killed
check or
them.
unit check. Yeah.
Exactly, and it's a unit check, not a model check. So because it's a unit check, it counts, which means you've maxed your bring it down. So you've got 28 points on secondary attack, and then I believe 8 points on primary. Is that correct?
Something like that. Yeah. Area denial and
4 and
defense
4, and then 28, and so that puts you at 36. And Tycho, with your assassination going or your sabotage going off, that puts you, I believe, to 51 points. So it's 51 to 36, and then it's going to be a big primary turn for Tycho yet again.
Yep.
I think I have you both at no command points ticking up to 1. Is that correct?
Because he's going to score how many? 12. Because you don't
4,
have.
8, and then 4 for Terraform.
Well, you guys go ahead and figure that out. I'm going to just talk to the guys real quick here. In all the people out in internet land, while you gentlemen enjoy a sip of your incredible smoothies brought to us by Mr. Rubin. Big thanks to Frontline Gaming for supporting this series. Frontline Gaming has sponsored the entire series for us. They've done all the terrain, the table, everything that you see the guys are playing with, save the models, is from Frontline Gaming. But there's so much more than just the table mats, terrain, and games. They're events as well, and the link in the description below can check out all the cool events coming up. Bay Area Open, May 24th, 25th. June 13th, 15th, Champions Cup in Atlantic City, New Jersey. That first one's in San Francisco. August 9th, 10th, Lone Star Open in Allen, Texas. That one's going to be a good one. And then October 2nd to 5th is going to be the Granddaddy event, the Las Vegas Open, where Play on Tabletop will be in attendance, with the King of the Coliseum event. Tickets are on sale now. Check out the link in the description below and follow along from there. With a score at the end of turn 3 of 15 points difference, the 2 questions I have for the gentleman at the table, one of those questions is, can Tack hold on for this? The second question, well, 3 questions technically. Does Tack want to go for the secret mission at this point? And the final question is, Tycho, what'd you draw for your secondary, sir?
My secondaries are Area Denial, a little tough with a gullyman in the middle of the map, and Defend My Stronghold, which is, it's okay. Somehow this guy got bumped. Yeah, those are secondaries.
Those are secondaries, yep.
Those are secondaries. I'm gonna have a little trouble, but can I do the terraform action while you're on an objective? Do I have to own the objective? What's the OC on a gullyman?
4.
It's a good OC.
Joshi 40K in chat is saying check page 9 of the rules commentary.
Appreciate that. We will absolutely take a look, but we are looking everywhere for it because it's such an odd interaction. How many primaries that can be? Do you have any battle shocks to take, Mr. Tycho?
I
Just the
do have one
Neurotyrant?
battle shocks to take. I do indeed. So that is going to be my Screamer Killer, taking some battle shock. He is not supported. He's going to be rolling 2 dice. That's a 9. I think he's okay.
It's okay, yep.
Which is fine. Not sure exactly what he's going to do with all that. But, yeah. Spore Mine. Hey, it's a Spore Mine. Isn't that fun? Okay.
Okay.
So, Defense, Stronghold, and Area Denial. I got 1 command point.
Yep, there it is. Way snuck in. The moment they die, they lose everything. Which is, so the question then becomes, what happens if the Neurotyrant dies with them? How many points is the unit worth? I think he's only worth his 2. I think he's only worth his 2 at that point.
I don't
So did you kill any other monsters that turn? Was it just the, I guess you didn't, did you?
Maleceptor.
Oh, that's right, there was 2.
Maleceptor.
So I think you've got, I think you should be at 16 bring it down points then, without the extra for the Neuros?
Without the extra, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters dead.
5 monsters dead, and
They're
2
all
of them
worth
were
at least 4 points.
wounds, yeah.
3 of them are
3
worth 4 points.
Are worth
3 of them were 16, yeah.
4, 8, 12, 14, 16 points.
Yep.
So then we'll drop your score by 4. Sorry, Tack.
Oh, good.
Drop you by 4, down to 32.
Carnifex isn't dead yet.
And you had 12 points primary, is that correct, Tycho?
I'm going to be scoring 12 points on primary. I own this objective. I own this objective. And I have Terraform here, and I have Terraform here, so it's 12 points
primary.
on
Fantastic. Taking you to 63.
Okie dokie. Am I within? Actually, he would have rolled 3 dice, and then he'll give him back a Neurotyrant or whatever. Neurolid. Huh. What does a Neurotyrant do? He's stuck in this deep. I don't know. He's a character.
He's worth 4 points to me, yes.
Yes, he's worth chasing. All right, cool beans. I have a plan.
Okay.
So, going into the movement phase, I think that's it for the, yep. Let's do some things. So,
Get up close and personal with Gillen.
let's go fight a gullyman.
How does he control the bottom objective? He's got the Biovore.
Biovore right here. He's sneaking around the back here. I'll show you everybody. There he is.
Okay.
Okay. What does a spore mine do?
How far does he move?
I don't know. They don't effing get a chance to move. I think it is. I think it's like 4 or something. How far does a spore mine float?
4 or 3?
4 inches.
Okay.
He'll advance. I think he's allowed to do that.
He's got a move character, so I don't see why not.
Yeah. Advancing. Oh, look at him go. 10 inches.
Okay.
Love it. Love it a lot. I don't want to end up within 3 of anybody.
The 2, oh, that was your Maleceptor.
Yeah, he's dead. He'll just kind of hang out.
Okay.
Doodaloo. Charles, the spore mine. Doodle's over there.
I thought the whirlwind was taking to pace that thing, the Biovore. It was, but I've been presenting other targets all the time.
Yep.
And Gilliman did revive on the live stream. It was there's gonna be a first for everything. You just gotta keep trying.
Keep trying.
Kind of like trying to beat the 3 Norns. You just gotta keep trying.
So
Try.
you're
Eventually it's
staying
gonna
the course. You're not going to take the secret mission tag.
I'm staying the course.
All right, sir.
I'd consider it if Gilliman hadn't had to use his resurrect. Right? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I know why I was keeping the command point and then I didn't use it. I'm just having a really bad day today.
What happened?
Gilliman has a fight on, or I have a.
Fight on Death Strap?
No, not on this one. No, never mind. I'm good. Whew. No, it's in the because I've been playing Gladius so often.
Right.
Recently.
It is hard to
since you moved, I'm gonna.
So we both had a single
Overwatch
point
with
for
the
command points,
tournament
gentlemen?
events. So here we go.
Oh no!
So you're overwatching now for
Yep.
your only command point?
I am overwatching with my only command point.
So I'm standing right in the open. This Stern Guard squad can shoot at it, no problem. I think they even all within rapid fire range, or they were anyway.
No, I was talking rapid fire because you're right in front of that, right?
I don't remember.
I'm not in rapid fire range. Okay. I was rapid fire to the guys in front of them.
Right.
I'm not gonna cheat that distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 heavy bolters. Yep.
Is that a melt of pistol? No, that's a combi something or other.
Unfortunately,
Combi
it's the I play them as the all Stormguard just to make it easy.
Yep.
It's the easy build kit from.
Ah.
All right, so here we go. I need 6s, and then I will super duper the Librarian again.
Super duper!
So there are 2 6s in there so
Not bad,
far.
Not bad. He's oath, so you get to reroll.
Yep. Nothing. And then do the bolters wound you. I need 4s. There's 1 that forces a save. I'm okay with that. Only 1 that forces a save.
Bolter wounds T6 on a 4. Okay, so empty monster 4.
No, Oath of Moment. Oh wait, 5s. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, 6s are still down.
Because you're
but
T8,
5s.
right?
I am T8.
Okay. No, because I did the math wrong. I thought I was winning on 5s to 4s. It's 6s to 5s.
Thanks, Anna Asuna G, for the gifted membership. Much appreciated.
So that is 2
Not
sustains. And then trying again. That's another sustained. So these ones will be winning on 4s. 4 devastating wounds. And then you have 4 saves to make.
He's dead!
Okay, we got him.
Down he goes. 1 more monster kill for attack.
That's a 2-pointer, yes.
And an assassination. You maxed that one out.
Oh, I guess I
Well-
could have tried to reroll that 1, couldn't I? Oh, yeah, because that was a,
Well,
that
the
wasn't a
wounds,
save,
I
that
think,
was a
pick you up
devastation.
anyway.
Never mind.
Yeah.
No, I'm confused. He's dead. I'm confused.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, that was not ideal. Moving right along.
Does he
let's-
explode? I don't know if he explodes. It doesn't matter if he explodes or
Doesn't
not.
matter. He doesn't have anybody nearby.
But it's a play on
All
live
eyes
stream.
All right.
Let Owen press the button.
He double explodes. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Owen was asleep at the switcher.
Wah, wah, wah. Alrighty then. Carnifex is stuck in combat. He's moved. Move. Oh. Ooh. How angry am I at Gilliman?
You'd have to get within 12.
He's blown up.
Yeah, I'm right at the corner.
Oh, there's infantry back
There's
there.
3
I
infantry
forgot.
back there. Yeah. Yes, he is blown up.
It makes so much sense, doesn't it?
Big, huge guy. He's like, no, you can't see me. 25 inches away. I need to get within 12. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm just going to touch the objective, but not the terrain,
Okay.
to hide from stuff, maybe. I
Sounds
don't
good.
know. I'm just going to stand on objectives. Be awesome.
Okay.
And we are going to try and take down Gullyman again.
All right.
Alrighty. Here we go. Screaming with a Screamer Killer at Gullyman.
Gilman, this is a blast weapon, so it doesn't. What's the AP on this?
2. My distinct impression.
And this is strength of
8.
8. Okay, so you're winning on 5s. And hitting on 5s, yeah.
Yep. Bioplasmic Scream. Assault Blast. Strength 8 minus 2, 1 damage.
So I use the command point on the Overwatch. So Gilman still has a. Command. Is it better as a reroll? And rely on my 4-ups? Because these do 2 damage each, right?
This is 1 damage each.
1 damage? Then I'll just let it through.
Okay. Bioplasmic Scream. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay. Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on the 5.
Okay.
That is a 2-hit shot.
And then wounding on 5s.
Wounding on 5s. That's 1 wound. Minus 2.
Okay. Invuln. I cannot make my invuln.
Down to 5 wounds remaining.
Down to 5 wounds remaining. Okay.
Now we are going to fire a volley from these handy dandy Tyranid Warriors. Here comes the Venom
these
Cannon.
are AP 2 and AP 1, right?
Yes. AP 1 on the Dust Spitter 2, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, so one of them will wounding on 4s. This is where I'll use Gilman's command point for Armor Contempt. That leaves me at 2s.
Bob Strangler. 3, 4 hits. Or sorry, shots. Hitting on 4s.
I'm not in combat.
That's right. That is 4 hits. Wish it was lethal. Look at those. And
T9.
hunting 5s. 1 wound, minus 1, minus nothing because of Armor of Contempt.
I still feel it.
Takes a wound. He
Okay.
does. He does indeed.
Whew. All right.
Chipping away.
Chipping away.
Chipping away. Here comes the Venom Cannon.
Okay.
Blech. 2 shots. 1 hit. Strength of 9 to your toughness of 10? 9?
9.
Something?
4s.
4s. That's a 1.
Okay.
I'm not going to... It's only 2 damage. But what else do I do? I'm not rolling, re-rolling. I'm just going to sit here.
Okay.
There is a Death Spitter. It hits once.
Nice.
It fails to wound.
Okay.
Cool beans, cool beans. It was some shooting. We are going to move right along to the Biovore, who is kind of out of targets, so...
Just make sure that I can't get over to there.
Yep.
Makes sense.
This is Pibbles.
Yep. Yep. And the funny thing about this is they have their aura that you can't land within 12, but it doesn't work in the shooting phase.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. It's reinforcements, and that's not a reinforcement.
He's free. He's not reinforcing.
Yeah. All right.
Rules sneaking around rules. Weird. Sorry.
And then now, are you charging?
Oh, yeah.
Warriors?
We're killing Gullyman in melee combat. Here we go. Tyranid Warriors on the charge. There we go. 8 will do just
will do,
fine.
yep.
We want this objective. We want it now. Really, folks, the only reason I'm doing this is I don't want Gullyman charging them and getting free movement to come after my Biovore. That's
Right. Makes sense.
All right, and if I can pull down Gullyman here, it would be
amazing.
amazing.
Yep.
It would be really, really amazing. I think it's pretty low likelihood. I'm only doing 1 damage here, but I do get a pile of attacks.
You do.
So this is going to be a grand total of 15 attacks out of these Tyranid Warriors.
Did the screamer shoot? The screamer did shoot. Yeah.
Screamer did shoot. He shot at Gullyman, and I
And
don't
it
think
did a
he
wound.
did a wound. Yeah,
He did.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s or 4s with them because they don't have the close combat weapons, right?
They are hitting on 3s. They are strength 5 minus 1, 1 damage for the Tyranid claws and talons.
Okay. You need the double to get the twin linked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything awesome I can do here in the command phase. Adrenal Surge. I don't have 2 command points, though. Plus, critical hits don't mean much to me. All right, so hitting on 4s, I believe.
Okay.
Okie dokie do.
Ooh, that's a lot of.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that is actually pretty solid. You pretty much ignore the 4s.
Is this the
'Cause,
Tyranid
you want
Warriors?
5s and 6s for most of it.
Are
Yeah,
these your
that's a lot
warriors,
of hits.
Tycho?
And then
They hit on 3s, right?
I thought it was 4s.
Claws and talons?
I think it was only 1-3 anyway.
I just put the 1-3 back in.
5 attacks on 3s
Yep.
at 5-1-1.
And then,
Still pretty good.
Yeah, and winning on 5s.
Tyranid Warriors are amazing.
That's actually really good. So winning on 5s. Don't do that again, because that's scary.
Come on, folks.
Oh my god, you just roll so many 5s,
So
Tycho.
many 5s. So many 5s. All the 5s for the warp! Oh my word.
Jeez, Tycho, how do you do this all the time?
Well, it's become blessed by the dark gods, and you can roll 5s. That's how it works.
I don't think you actually rolled your battle shock for Gilliman as well.
Battleshock.
From the Screamer
Oh,
Killer.
he's Screamer killed.
Oh, he's not infantry.
That's true. I think it is only. It might be only infantry.
I will double check. But anyway, he's got 7 saves to make.
Okay.
Let's see if
So you can do
he's
it.
Battle shockable.
He has 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left. He's still alive.
It's not infantry agnostic anymore. It's still a battle shock.
Battle shock for him?
Okay.
Not that it makes much difference.
It does. Because I fail it, and which means I can't control that objective. Because I am very good at failing battle shock. We talked about this.
Which means Tycho might score his area denial.
That is correct.
I didn't mean to, but I did it. All right, cool. Although I
then-
don't think I am, because Gilliman gets to swing here.
He does, but I'm going to swing into the Screamer Killer first.
You're fighting the Screamer. Oh, with the. Yeah.
So this is one that matters. Here comes the Force Sword from the Librarian. Hit you 3 times this time.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Needing.
T9, needing 5s.
Nope, that's string 6. Yeah, 5s, sorry. Yes, 5s, please. Not a single one.
Oh, no. Can the boots do it? I've only got 1 wound left.
Yep, can the boots do it?
Oh. Big boot, big boot. Ooh, that's
But I
good
need
one.
6s now.
Yeah.
So I just need a 6, and you need to roll 1.
I rolled the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, not a single 6.
No 6s for you, huh?
Yep.
All right. Well,
So
I will
you-
fight back
Yep.
because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's finally fighting infantry. Now he only rolled 1-6. And looking for 2s.
Yep.
That's going to be 7 wounds at minus. Oh, that's a 1. Sorry, 6 wounds at -2.
Yep. 6. I have 3 Stern Guard vets before I get to the Librarian, so we'll just do it this way. I saved 1, so 2 of my Stern Guard vets have died. Is alive, and then you killed the Stern Guard vet. These are 3 damage. And my Librarian has 1 wound remaining.
Oh my! I ate some Stern Guard vets.
You did.
A kill. Not that it makes any difference.
Oh, it does. Like, that's still less shots going into the Screamer Killer.
It's true.
And then we will swing with Gilman. So we'll go, just because your Tyranid Warriors are 3 wounds each,
Yes.
I'm going to go with the hand again because I get lethals. I also will be hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s.
A lot.
At AP4,
I
you
get
have
no
a 3 up
save.
save, so you get no save.
I have 4 up save, yeah.
Well, I just rolled 3 1s for you there.
That'll help.
Yep.
That'll help.
So if I roll 2 1s here, you survive.
That's right.
I roll no 1s.
No ones. Down
So
go the
they are
Tyranids.
wiped out.
Ew.
So you don't get area denial.
No area denial.
But you,
Actually, it is battle shock agnostic for you, Tack, but if Tycho's battle shocked, he does not get it, which is really rather
right,
odd.
but he's dead.
But he's dead, so that happens.
Okay. Then that is it for your turn.
I am going to throw my defense, my area denial for an extra command point, going up to 2 and then 3 in your turn. And I guess we'll see if you're just gonna.
They get no
Ring.
saves because they start at a 4. It's AP4.
So yeah, no save.
So no save.
No save.
There's no 8 on a 6-sided dice.
He just goes.
And if there is, you're straight up cheating. Tack, that puts you at 18 on Bring It Down, 12 on Assassinate for 30, and 8 on Primary as we head to your turn 4.
Yep.
And Tycho, I've got you at 42 on Primary, and then 21 on Secondary for 63.
I'll get 1 command point.
And that's going to put Tycho to 3 command points, Tack to 1, and this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. This is really kind of it. Can Tack claw his way back in, get enough Primary, and kick Tycho off? Remember, Tycho has actually terraformed multiple objectives, so he's going to get 4 points no matter what.
Exactly.
This is going to be clutch. Tack, take us away.
All right. So what we're going to do here is we go into Oath the Moment. We're going to Oath the Moment the Screamer Killer, and then we'll Oath the Moment the Biovore, because I'm
Makes sense.
not going to get to that.
The Norn's gonna just continue to lay eggs.
Yeah. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the Battleshock step. Gilman owes you a Battleshock. I'm going to do Author of the Codex, Free Stratagem, and 2 Oath the Moments. And then we did the Oath the Moments. Then I'm going to use Gilman's Stratagem to Insane Bravery, so I don't have to take a Battleshock there. You've already shadowed. So that will score me on 2 objectives.
Quite.
Because I think that's it. They don't need to take Battleshock. They don't need to take Battleshock. And then we are going to go into the moving phase. So in the moving phase, I can't do an advance within 3 inches of that thing, right?
Can't end or start.
Yeah. Which I'm not within 3 right now, so I'm safe.
Cool.
Right.
So yeah, you can make for this objective pretty easy.
Yeah. So I'm going to advance with the Stern Guard Vets and see if I can get there.
Hoop, hoop, hey! Oh
They
yeah,
do.
no problem.
So they got it. And the Stern Guard, now I can't shoot the heavy bolters, but the Stern Guard weapons do have the assault keyword.
The fanciest of fancy bolters.
They do.
Extra shiny.
Is your Librarian below half wounds, Tack?
Oh, sorry. Yep. He needs to test, but I don't really care about him. Well, I do care about him, but not in a game sense. He did pass. But thank you.
Well, that's this guy back here
Yeah.
that I've forgotten about already.
Yeah. I also forgot about him. And then... What's the Tech Marine going to do? Because if I send them that way, you just munch them. Have you pulled no prisoners? Yes.
Yes.
You have not pulled Overwhelming Force.
Yep.
Okay, so because you still have Overwhelming Force in your back pocket, I don't want to go on that objective for an easy kill for you. So my infiltrators are going to... They can't... Can they get there? 6 would land me there. No, I cannot get fully within that cover, which is unfortunate. I will start to advance my suppressors. The suppressors go 12, which would get me there. 6. How many? You only have 2 melter shots, don't you?
He's got a variety of mind beams, but yeah, none of them are very good except for the big 2.
Right. So 6 would get me to there.
Let's see, he can Neuroblast, which will be 2d6 strength 6 minus 2, 1 damage.
Right.
Do you guys know what the score is for your sit?
I'm just playing the game. It's a really hard.
It really is.
I'm really hard up against it. So
And ideally at this point, I think Tycho's going to max his primary. There's really nothing going to stop you.
yeah,
stop
there's
him
nothing
doing
to
that.
stop them. So I'm going to advance the suppressors. So they're only going to go 15, or sorry, 14.
Attack secondaries are Bring It Down and Assassination, which has already been maxed out for him because he's killed all my characters. I think he's probably pretty near maxing out on
2 more points.
Bring It Down. So
Yeah.
that Tumor Killer is the end of the secondary scoring.
So he'll just go there so that you can't shoot him from anywhere.
Well, except for here.
My Librarian was not battle shocked, so he's going to move through that gap to get there.
Can't start an advance from where he is.
Whoa, 3 inches.
6.
Are you sure?
You can't advance or within 6.
Yeah, I can move.
Yeah.
I'm not advancing. I can't. I'm in combat.
Did these guys advance?
Are you sure it's 6?
Yep. It's 3 inches for him to blow up. 6 inches for him to stop the.
Okay. So then I was here 14.
You could probably just shift them slightly this way.
I have
and it'd
to.
be fine.
I have to go.
Daniel Stone, thanks so much. I'll make sure Tack sees your message.
Okay.
That's super helpful. Tack is the tactical enforcer on our team, that's for sure. He loves his Space Marines to no end.
No, because you still have overwhelming force that potentially gives you a free kill. So I'm just going to back him up and stay hidden from him. And then, because we're going to turn 5 after this, right?
Yep.
Okay. So because we're going to turn 5 after this, Gilliman is going to
Go for a hike.
go for a hike. Because I scored the bottom of the turn.
It's true.
So if I go there, you can't see me. You're going to have
Certainly
a
not
real...
with him, yeah.
Huh?
Certainly not with him.
Yep. And then eventually I just need to make an advance and grab your home objective to try to max on primary. That's the best that I can do.
Yeah, the only thing you do right now is to stop
He has defense stronghold on one. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to shoot a bunch of eradicators at a screamer killer. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Poor Screamer Killer.
So that
Could
maxes
roll
my.
dice, but
That maxes my. And then.
Can he explode though?
you cannot.
Okay.
He fails.
Dang it.
Then it comes down to the Whirlwind, and whether or not Whirlwind can take out a Biovore.
Whirlwind take on Biovore. I will spend the command point for rapid regeneration. He'll only be on 6s because he's not very synapsy, but
Nope.
you know.
Yep, that makes sense. All right, so here we go. How many shots do I get with the Whirlwind?
We're going full HIMARS.
All right. This will be hitting on 4s. That was really good. Re-rolling because you were my second at the moment target.
Oh no.
Hit with everything.
Tack, don't do that.
Wounding on 3s to 2s.
Oh, good lord.
There is 1/1 in there, so I'm going to use my command point. All of them.
What does that mean?
All means 9.
9.
AP 1s effectively.
AP1.
Because it's AP2
I'm in
goes to
cover.
AP1.
Oh, because of my cover.
Yes,
Okay. So I think I start with a 3 up.
I think so. So you're going to 4s?
So I'm going to.
Oh, come on, Tycho. You're really good at this.
I'm really good at this.
You're really good at
I'm
this.
good at rolling 5s, not 4s.
Huh?
They're rolling 5s, not 4s.
Yeah, there is some truth to that. Yeah. Yeah.
Tycho is the master rolling 5s, not 4s. We're
looking
just
for 4s.
pretend they're 5s.
I will pretend with all my little heart. Here, Biovore, how long are you for this world? Not long enough, don't think. But I have a command reroll,
Yep.
so we'll try it. Because those,
You did. Yeah. You have. You.
One of these and then regenerate.
Yep.
boom, rerolling my 1. Actually, I'm not going to reroll the 1. I'm going to reroll the 3.
Sure.
I've learned from my mistakes. It's a 4, so that's 6 damage.
Yep.
And I can ignore them on 6s.
Yes.
And I have 5 wounds, so I need to ignore 2 of these,
You do.
or else.
Yep.
Can I break the bank? Because I need odds on my side here. Does the warp love me? The warp does not love me today. Biovore, does he explode? He explodes! Dead Biovore.
That was the best explosion noise.
That was a noise. That was
a noise.
That was quite the
Jack,
noise.
Daniel Stone gave you a shout out. Big thank you to the whole team, but extra thanks to you because he loves watching you play Space Marines.
Oh.
So you were focused on your movement, so I told him to make sure to tell you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nice. All right, well, I'm down to Spore Mines and a Norn.
Oh, sorry. I will shoot spore mines with the Tech Marine.
Aww. And the suppressors kill this one.
No, these ones will kill that one. The suppressor's advanced.
Fine. Uh-oh. Lost spore mine. He's back.
I don't kill all the Norns. There's no, mathematically I can't kill them.
Because he's a Heidi Norn.
Yeah. You're just not going to give me that, are you?
Do you want it? I don't know.
No?
I think you've already maxed on your monsters.
I have maxed on my monsters, yeah.
Although it would be kind of fun to kill him with, kill Gilliman with him.
But this is not me being able to solve the riddle.
It's possible.
The riddle contains all Norns.
There's one Norn left asking the question.
Asking the question.
All right, so that is the end of your turn. I fail on Defend Stronghold, which means I'm stuck with it, which is
Yes.
thing.
You
Okay.
could get containment. Actually, I really don't want you to get containment. that would be bad.
All right, I get one draw,
Yep.
maybe two, because I have.
I'm going to give one last shout out to our sponsor for this entire series, Frontline Gaming. You guys go ahead and do what you got to do at the table, and I'll do mine. The part that pays the bills, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for this. We're heading to turn 5, and this one is anything but solved yet. Big thank you to Frontline Gaming for all the support they've given us throughout our entire existence, and especially this series. It's been a fantastic run thus far. Next week is our last round robin game. Then we go into the finals for somebody who's going to win the Sword of Shadowfleet. Frontline Gaming is your go-to source for anything that you can imagine related to Warhammer 40k, plus so many other games. But really, their bread and butter are the events. Like May 24th and 25th, the Bay Area Open coming up in Burlingame, California. June 13th, 15th, Champions Cup in Atlantic City. August 9th, 10th, Lone Star Open in Allen, Texas. And October 2nd and 5th, the Las Vegas Open in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we will be in attendance.
That was excellent, JT. Good job.
Turn your mic on.
You were muted the whole time.
No, it wasn't. I'm on the whole time.
JT, the no voice.
Do we have lost connection? Do we lose the battery?
I'm not muted. I am absolutely on the entire time.
Mic's down, but we can still hear JT. Oh, okay. Is it my voice that was down?
Oh,
That was weird.
Mike's
JT,
down. We
no
can
voice.
still hear you.
Who the hell nuked me? What the heck? I am not.
Oh, the
You know what?
gremlins.
JT, as the voice of PlayOn, if you're not the voice of PlayOn, what are you?
I'm just a dude in a chair with a beard. Like,
Do you have pants on, JT? Do you have
what the
pants
heck?
on?
Can you guys hear me now? Yeah, and yet we heard most of it. That's bizarre.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Our-
my
our
gosh.
Sound gremlins are back. Oh,
All right, so thanks, Frontline. Back to you guys.
All right, so you originally drew Overwhelming Force.
I did.
And this is why you've got to pay attention to what's in a deck. Knowing that that was still in your deck, that's why I didn't move any of my bits onto like easy.
So I had no killable options on objectives, which is smart on Tack's part. So the overwhelming farce is a failure. So I will use a command point for new orders.
And then you got cleanse.
Then I got cleanse, which is great. I get to lay more eggs.
You do. Well, you get to clean the egg that you laid.
Yes, I stroke the egg. I got to be on touching an objective. Or not objective. What is it? Yeah, doing objectives.
So you score, for primary, you're going to score 8. So I don't think I can catch you because that's a 71. So you win. But we'll do this out and we'll get the last score.
Okay, so I cleanse. That's
So you
turn.
score 8. That takes you to 71.
Is that maxed?
And then, oh sorry, you're right.
I might max before that.
You might max before that. So we'll get JT to do the math.
No, you're not. You don't even near maxing a second.
No, primary.
Oh, primary, you're max. Yeah, 50 points.
Okay.
You're at 42 on turn 3, on turn 4. 15, 15, and 12, and you're max on primaries.
Oh, so you already maxed. Okay.
Primary's maxed.
So I didn't get any extra points then.
No.
Adreos, thanks so much. Yeah, you got 8 more points on top of that, so you're
so
at
then-
71.
Okay.
And then
and
cleanse.
then I'm going to try and cleanse, and
For
I
2
have
points.
to see if you can kill me. Oh, end of my turn.
End of your turn. So you just get the 2.
2 more points for cleanse.
He gets 2 more points for his secondary.
At the end of my turn, I'm going to chuck Defend Stronghold for more command points.
You
No,
can't
so
do
you're
that.
not turn 5.
You
Cannot
cannot
do
do
that.
that turn 5.
I wish I could not. I chuck Defend Stronghold for no points. My 1 command point goes up to 2 in your turn.
Yep.
But that does put you at 50 plus 21, 23, 73 points. Plus paint is 83 to end the game.
Not a bad score.
And I can't catch you.
No.
Tech, you're at 32 secondary at present, and you are sitting on 16 primary, which is 58. So you would need 25 points here.
Which
you can
I
get
can't do.
potentially 15 primary
get
and then
15?
10 secondary, tie the game.
I can get the 15, 15 no problem.
But you can't get any secondary.
I can't get any secondary.
Yeah, and that's gonna do
that
it.
is game.
Why can't you get in secondary?
Because I've maxed on the kills.
Oh, right, because you're not drawing from a deck.
Yep.
You've already hit your ceilings.
Yeah. So the only thing is, now, I have maxed on. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm muted. No, I'm not muted. I'm maxed on primary. This was about solving the riddle of the Norns, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I can't win, JT, right? Mathematically, I cannot win.
You lose by 10 points.
I lose by 10 points.
It's 83-73 final. You lose by 10.
Or I make it not 83-73. And, well, can you cleanse on the or can you terraform on the last turn?
Yeah, absolutely you can. You're going to get 15 points, but you only terraform his home objective on the middle. That's it. So you can terraform in the midboard. You're going to get a 15
Well,
point
I
primary.
I can't terraform that one. I can only terraform this one.
You max out the scoring without terraforming, though.
No.
Yeah, because you're going to get onto 3 objectives for 4, 8, 12.
Or,
Possibly
or
4
I'm not.
objectives.
Or I'm not.
Or you're not. I'm going to, with
Because
15 primary,
if
you
I'm
go
losing
your 10
this
shot.
game, if I'm losing this game completely, I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh. Are you going to kill the last Norn?
We are going to oath the moment this Norn.
Oh,
All right,
he's got
well,
enough.
scores out the window, folks. This is all on tack.
And Gilman fails his battle shock. Who cares?
It doesn't matter to him. He cares not.
Go there. That is a. Well, I really needed that. I'm 10 inches away and that's 9 inch charge.
All right.
Then my suppressors are going to go up to try to get some shots because they move 12.
Hell yeah.
So they can go right there and get a bead.
Oh yeah.
They're going to move
Waving my tail around. in the
6.
breeze.
One of them gets in there. Not enough for. Oh, battle shock start on the Librarian. This is important. He passes, so that's awesome.
Yay.
So if I move 6 there, I am not in the sail range, so I can't sail. Heavy bolters, 36 inch range. Can I get there?
Sure.
6. No. Yeah.
36 is there. Your heavy bolters absolutely can walk into that.
Yep. All right, so we'll do that. So 2 heavy bolter shots. And let's try to kill a Norn.
Can the Norn survive? He's got a 2-up armor save.
He does.
He's got a 4-up invulnerable save. He's got a 5-up feel no pain against normal wounds. He's got a 4-up feel no pain against devastating wounds and other kinds of mortal wounds. This is a big meatball who's fresh as a daisy. And she has planted all sorts of eggs all over your battlefield here.
While I can't assail, I can still smite you.
Quite.
Okay.
This feels very World Eatery of you, Tech.
World Eatery?
Look, World Eater-ish?
Now-
Eater-esque?
The game's already lost.
channeling your inner Dave?
There's no way I can win the game. That's out the window.
But
So
he
you're
can
channeling
bring
your
a
inner
But
Dave.
remember, this was about solving the riddle of the Norns, right? So I am going to try my darndest
Solve that riddle.
to put a lot of holes in this riddle.
That's funny.
Uh,
Yeah, last draw got absolutely the riddle of Norns.
I don't think. Oh, I can see the tail.
Sure, yeah.
What
All-
is Steel
all the-
Boy
all the shots. All the
compared with the
things.
tentacle that holds it?
Can the
That
whirlwind
is
get line
power.
of sight?
Maybe.
Doesn't need it.
Well, I hit better,
Okay.
and hitting better is better, right?
The Eradicators get, you can just move through them.
I'm
snuggle
just
up
go-
to it.
I'm just gonna.
Run away! Eradicate something in the corner. I don't see anything, boss.
It's because they already turned into red mist. So yeah, then I can kind of go right into that pocket,
Get that little bead.
get that bead onto that tail.
He's going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Glorious.
All right. We have done all the movement.
Cord is smiling on his throne.
All right.
Powered by spite, I approve. Quite. This is a Space Marine way.
I have 1 wound left on this Librarian. 1 wound left on that Librarian. So he's, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna Super Smite. Right?
He better.
Here we go. How many shots do I get? I get 5.
Oh no.
He got 1 sustained. He got 1 sustained. So he hit 6 times.
6 times.
String 6, wounding on 5s down to 4s.
Excellent, excellent.
And with and he still has Fusillade.
Close.
So that is 2 devastating wounds. No rerolls because his buddies died.
It's true.
So 2 devs, you have 2 4-ups.
Okay. Make them both.
Oh, you would.
William, you know what? I'm going to post my next Riddle of the Norns in the Corner of Chaos on our Discord this evening. 'Cause I think I can sharpen this list ever so slightly. It's pretty good, but I can make it better.
1 save.
1 save.
1 1-up, please.
It's a 2-up.
Okay, well that doesn't work.
Okay.
Here comes the suppressors.
Suppressors. Ooh, they are very suppressive.
Yeah, you're gonna be -1 to hit when I make you make that charge.
You in on turn 6?
That's right.
You on turn 6 when he goes to shoot you?
Hey, we used to have to roll for it. We go to turn 7. It was
Oh
great.
yes, turn 7. Oh lord.
Oh, yeah. In tournaments, it was awesome.
Strength
so
of
silly.
8. 8 would be winning in 5s down to 4s. 4 saves.
4 saves. I make 3 of them. I fail probably 1 if they got a minus.
There's a minus.
All right, I failed 1. How much damage?
Just 2.
I ignore none of it. Down to 14.
Okay. Yay! Heavy bolter. From downtown.
Oops, sorry.
1 sustained, 1 hit. Give me more, buddy.
Give me more. Give me more.
So the 1 sustained. And then 5s, URT 11, so 6s down to 5s.
Matthias. Oh, yes. I don't know if Tax corruptible, though. We'll find out. Still see one of those alpha.
4 4-ups, please.
4 4-ups. Oop. Hey, I make 2. I fail 2.
Okay, 2 more damage.
2 more damage total, or 2 each?
I was doing the devastating, so yeah. So
So it's 2 damage.
no.
ignoring-
They went straight to 4.
Ah, those were 4 ignores. I see. I just take 2 damage there.
Yeah.
Moving down to 12.
All right, and then I wish I had my hunter killer now, but here we go with the whirlwind. How many shots do I get? 5, or sorry, 6. Hitting on 3s now because I can see you.
Ooh.
And string 8, so winning on 5s to 4s. That is
Just imagine the cavalcade of fire coming at this poor Nord.
5 3-ups.
5 3-ups. Okay. Coming right up, Tack. Coming right up. I failed 2.
2, so that would be 4 damage, so 4 5-ups.
4. Yes. That. Fail 3. Down to 9 remaining.
9 wounds remaining. Gilliman, I am in rapid fire range.
Oh no, not Gulliman. He hits a lot. Nope, not quite. Now he does. Nope.
Nope,
Right,
there's
right.
still 1 in there.
3, yep.
Strength 6, so winning on 5s to 4s. 2.
2.
Yep.
Save 1. Minus. I've got
Minus
cover.
Yeah, you would have cover from Gilliman
from
for
this
sure.
corner.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay. Then the charge. That's a 9-inch charge because I'm 10 inches away. So 9 inches.
You can do it. You can do it.
9-inch charge. He's battle shocked, so I get no reroll at this.
Can I like reverse Shadows of the Warp to remove his battle shock?
Because you
and
wanna
then
see this
use
happen?
my dice to reroll his charge?
Because you want to see this happen?
Kind of do, yeah. Come on, Tack. Get in there. All right,
saw the
spend 1
6.
command point. Down to 1. Try again.
Well,
I
it's your
get-
command point.
I get to make Come on, Gulliman. It's a 6.
Yep.
But what if I charged meet you halfway?
Good game.
We tried real hard.
We tried.
Thank you, Tack. You had a really sharply damaging list. As in, I
It's-
did not survive.
Yeah, but killing, like I said at the beginning of the live stream, killing isn't my favorite playstyle. I want to go for points. I want to play more tactically. I want to play like the shutdown game. And this was literally a hammer.
Was a hammer,
So it did the hammer thing,
but it didn't.
or it did
do
the
it in
war
time.
war part of the hammer part of the war.
Sure.
It was
Warhammer.
really
We're
interesting
playing
that you
Warhammer.
got pinned so quickly. I think had you gone first, that might have been a different outcome.
Yeah.
You do like to play that Ultramarine style castle, and I think in this version of the game, I think it cost you. Literally, it came down to those 10 points. And 10 points are two objectives and a potential terraform.
Right.
That was a really, really tight game. I should make one more mention. A lot of people have asked. This terrain set is available from Frontline Gaming. Our affiliate link is in the description below. Make sure to check that out. The terrain, and the best part I love about this terrain is the buildings, you don't have to glue them together. You can slide them apart and reverse them, so the L's can go in two different directions.
That's right.
You can get the mats for the GW layout. You can get the game mat as well. All of this is available at frontlinegaming.org. In addition to all of their cool events, like the Bay Area Open, the Atlantic City Open, the Lone Star Open, and Las Vegas Open on October 2nd to 5th. That's going to be a fantastic one. That is going to be our game here. I'm going to set it back to the table to field some of your guys' questions in a second, but that's officially an 83-73 victory for the Tyranids. Absolutely fantastic game. That was a lot of fun to watch. That was super close. I really think that the fixed was an interesting idea. There's some tactical decisions that Tak made in that one that I think he may lay his head in his great big soft pillow tonight and think about them a little bit more. At least he didn't miss his charges like he did in Demons.
Disagree with everything
There were a couple of questions that were repeated a couple of times in chat. Tak, there were a couple of questions for you about what do you think about how Marines are playing into things, and thanking you so much for Marine play. And then Tycho, the big question was, a lot of people were asking what you think about the new Death Guard Codex coming out. I don't know if it's been released yet, but are you excited to see a new Death Guard book? Are you excited to get to play it? Gentlemen, if you could touch on how does Space Marines fare in the current meta attack, and then Tycho, maybe talk a little bit about what you're hoping for in the Death Guard Codex, that would be great.
So how did the Ultramarines fare? So Tyranids at effectively AP2 everywhere, and Space Marines without invulns, and effectively most of your guns were damaged 2 to 3. So everything, every shot through would kill a Space Marine. And the only reason why I still had Stern Guard alive, and the only reason why I still had Stern Guard alive on this side, and even the Eradicators, was kind of putting them into spots where the best way to not die is to not get shot, right? And you also, I think we were forgetting this, he made his long bomb charges. So it wasn't that I was pinned because I was like kind of going out there and making short charges for him. He was making all of his long bomb charges that were pinning me in my zone. So if you hadn't made that many long bombs, then maybe it's a little bit of a different story.
Yeah.
Space Marines in the current meta right now, there's a lot of lists that are doing well, but they're the fast lists.
Yep.
Right, the Storm Raven list, the Storm Speeder list.
Even like
Lists that can
Crusaders
kind
and
of
stuff,
get out.
yeah.
Now, what the Ultramarines do really well with, like, they're more of a Swiss Army knife. You're chasing containment. You're chasing area denial. You're chasing behind enemy lines. You're chasing all these secondaries that the Space Marines can do really, really well. And I would have preferred a list that had a lot more bodies, because you score points, you die, your next set of Marines go up, score you more points.
Which means you need lieutenants for lethal. You can do anti-monster vehicle, whatever, with bolters. You just need to be lethal.
Yeah, and really, like, I've leaned into Librarius Conclave for this particular League series
And
because
it's so spiky. These guys just hurt.
And the reason why that's had to happen is because you have to kind of look at meta as not worldwide meta, but your small little pool. At Play On, we're playing Tau, which is a lot of vehicles, and really and they shoot really, really well. I'm playing against the Norns, and like your entire list was Monster Mash, and I'm playing against Custodes, right? I would preferably play Gladius, but because I'm playing into a lot of things that kind of need the output of the Stern Guard vets as well as Fusillade, Librarius Conclave it is, just for this. I think it's a really, really fun detachment. It's really fun to get my Librarians out of the shelf and play them a lot, but it's not the most tactical.
I think in the end, yeah, Gladius is just such a Swiss Army knife that it wins more games.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And the new combo, this is my new favorite thing to do, is Storm of Fire on the Whirlwind.
Ooh.
Because you oath something with the Whirlwind, so you're hitting on 4s, rerolling. But with Storm of Fire, you ignore cover, and if you're in the Devastated Doctrine, you gain a clip of Armor Pen. So your Whirlwind now goes to wounding most infantry on 3s or 2s, or no, most infantry on 2s because it's strength 8, so 3s to 2s because of at the moment. And then you're effectively AP 3 because you ignore cover, and they're 2 damage each. So Gladius with the Whirlwind is
That's
amazing.
a really interesting combo, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of questions for Tycho have been about the Numberless Horde. And the Numberless Horde and the Shamblrod Victorum. Not to cut you off, Tack.
Yep, all good.
But Numberless Horde, Shamblrod Victorum, the Witherbone Pipes, the Lord of the Walking Pox. 180 plus Poxwalkers. How do you feel about that, Tycho?
Oh my god, I can neither confirm nor deny that this is going to be the most amazing summer ever because Death Guard is so awesome! Yeah, no, I am seriously pumped about all the things we've seen, all the beautiful the beautiful new model. I'm really, really excited to see how that all comes together. Yeah, I think all I'm allowed to say is that I'm really excited. But definitely, I've seen leaks and stuff out there, and people are doing that. So
Well, from the Warhammer community site, they talked about the Death Shroud Terminators being able to deep strike 6 away from an afflicted unit. How do you feel about getting that beat stick that close, that fast?
Yes, there are going to be some fantastic combos this summer. I feel awesome. I mean, like I was a little worried about the Year of Chaos after the Emperor's Children Codex felt to me to be a little bit of a thin offering. I don't feel that way going forward. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy shenanigans all of you guys come up with around this codex. And I'm going to have a blast playing it. I can't wait.
I think it goes on sale tomorrow.
Does it?
Official, I believe it goes on sale tomorrow. So
at
I
that
would
point-
love to see everybody posting, and everybody who got a gift of membership, or if you're a member already, post your combos in Tycho's Chaos Corner. Post your list. Let's see what you got.
And tomorrow let's have a chat. I might do some live chat in the Discord to chat about all the wonderful things that codex.
So good.
Because I really want to talk about it. So it's really hard keeping that to myself. And I wish I could answer all your questions right now, but I can't. So yeah, that's unfortunately as much as I can say. I'm excited. Can't wait. Super stoked.
Well, with that, that's our show. 10-point victory again for the Tyranids. Tycho finishes undefeated through the round robin. Tack's got one more to play. But with that, I'm going to throw it back to Tack on the table and let Tack take us out.
Ooh.
Because Tack loves to do the outro.
Tactical outro.
Should I do it?
Do it the best you
does
can,
how does
Tack.
it-
From the
From the far grim flung future of a
Pantsless.
future so far flung,
Flung.
that JT's pants have found themselves back around the planet
He's wearing
onto
pants
his
again.
body. Play on!
Play on!